on, Dan. Not gonna lie.
That's totally fine. I didn't know. I was just like, oh, curveball. Here's another party member. Oh, cool.
No, I really just like as a child, I
Who's
loved
that?
watching people play video games,
like
and
Tyler.
now that I'm adult, I
We have
really like
special
people
guests,
playing
Mr.
watching
Joe
D&D.
Tyler will be us.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody.
Who?
It's not want to be in a house because it's boring.
What?
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 Don't worry about
Not
it.
allowed to be in house
Kyle, do
because
you
blind.
have us on the TV? Are you broadcasting this to your entire basement right now?
I mean, the entire basement is me and Tyler right now.
Okay,
Chloe's
okay.
hanging out with her parents.
Okay.
So-
But the answer
yes.
is yes.
The answer is yes.
Yeah, that answer. Yeah.
Yeah.
The answer is
Regardless
yes.
of how many people there are.
I'm psyched to see all your beautiful faces.
Hi,
My
Tyler.
brother just started
Hi,
playing
Tyler.
Hades.
I'm
my
really
brother-
excited to see the lower 2/3 of your body at the moment.
You know, funny
Uh-oh.
story.
Oh,
That's
no.
my
Oh,
favorite
oh,
part
it's-
of Tyler.
oh, no.
Very
The
much
lower
showing off.
2/3.
My body just kind of
The lower
rolls
2/3,
in
yeah.
itself.
I'm glad that your enjoyment of watching video games as a child, Eric, has grown into you enjoying watching D&D as a older child.
I don't know if that can be considered progress or a digression, but that is just how I honestly feel.
It is the path.
Brendan,
that
you
you're
are
on.
mic
You
breathing,
know what?
buddy. You
Look,
got
you
that.
live your truth, okay?
No, me.
My mom loves watching me play video games, and I mean, she ever since we were little, she played video games with us too. But
Fuck
she
yeah,
will
Mom.
she'll just stand behind me and just like sit there watching whatever I'm doing, and then and then she'll start like pointing out things or talking about how like the main character is gonna get tired from running so much, and I'm like, Mom, are these the things you're concerned about? Like I was playing Death Stranding, and I was like in the mountain, and it was snowing. Mom's like, Jennifer, look, it's snowing, and I'm like, yeah, I know, it's been snowing this whole time.
That's so cool. She's so excited just to be like pointing things out to you and watching you.
Yo, my mom asked me if I could go out and play Pokemon Go with her today.
Oh,
damn.
I said I
Goddamn.
couldn't. Yeah.
Who's the gentleman in the top left there?
That would be Eric.
Me?
Hi.
I don't think everybody's there in the same slot.
Doing process of elimination for the one person who didn't go to high school with us.
Yeah.
Okay. That's me. I'm Eric. Hi.
Hey, Eric, I'm Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
Well, now that we've got the introductions out of the way,
We've dispatched with the pleasantries.
I'm sorry.
Also, Dan, exactly how much Sephiroth Online have you played so far?
Excuse
None,
me.
because I'm still getting used to him. He's goofy.
Oh, what? Oh, you
Dude,
still
I got
have to do
home
that
from work.
crazy shit to unlock him.
Is his sword still like 30 feet long? His Masamune?
Yeah, like the
Yeah, the sword is wicked long. Here's the thing, though.
Up air covers like half the fucking stage. It's
I was
insane.
just about to ask, does it cover half the stage?
Yes.
Actually, it's going to sound weird, but once you start playing him, his reach is actually shorter than you
Okay.
think or want it to be.
Jen, we need you to get on the roll.
Doesn't make sense. He's got this long ass sword.
You know, I know that. I know that saying it, but now I've had a couple hours to mess around with him. It's like, I still love him, though. He's still fucking rad.
Yeah. Well, that's
We
good.
can't not hear about Sephiroth until you get onto the Roll20, Jen.
Going.
yeah, I wouldn't mind not hearing about it, but you're being a real Alex Paris about this, so
Savage. I was
am
enjoying
ready.
it.
I am ready for a fishing, jaunting adventure in the village of. Let me check my notes. Brennan.
Jaunty fishing. Yes, can I help you?
Oh wait, actually, I gotta get my fancy notebook. Hang on.
Hey, Steve.
Yeah,
Look what I
you
got,
guys
Kyle.
take notes.
oh yeah, I gotta
Look what
get my
I got the
spell
breast.
book.
Nice. Is that like a box set?
Oh,
Yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
Very nice.
Where are my notes? I know I have them.
Swanky as
They're
hell.
here somewhere.
Steve,
There we go.
yeah. Did you
Mine
ever
are
pick
in
up
somewhere in
Dice
my
Throne?
sketchbook.
Dice Throne? Yeah, I have all of Dice Throne.
So fucking
Steve
good.
is big on the dice throne.
So
yeah.
fucking
I
good.
very much am into Dice Throne.
I am still trying to get the season 2. I learned about it at PAX when they were releasing season 2, so I went and got season 1, obviously, because I'm poor. And then I just haven't been able to get season 2. Is season 3 out yet? The PvE?
No. I think it's getting close to retail. I remember that when that was getting kickstarted. I didn't go in on the Kickstarter.
She got like an extra one when she ordered.
Sorry, I didn't mean to tangent us here real quick.
No,
yeah.
that's okay. I'm gonna take a 5-minute pause and let people collect themselves. So when I get back, we're gonna start. I will be right back.
Got me at Comic-Con once.
Yeah. The one I have is like,
But it's got the
bigger,
same-
and it's got like a dragon on it.
And I shall write it with my comically large pen.
I got a fountain pen with mine.
Tyler, I have been enjoying Amnesty with the Adventure Zone. I'm just getting through it now, and I really am curious about the Powered by Apocalypse system that they use in that series.
Oh yeah, it's a weird sort of mechanic.
It's basically just a lot more freeform. You know, it lets you
Freeform.
do challenges on like a few. You know, there's basically like easy, hard, and easy, hard, impossible.
It turned
And
me off
Your stats
Amnesty.
determined.
It turned me off Amnesty for probably
Really?
the first half dozen episodes or so, because I was like, this system is just seems so weird and
Yeah. Yeah, and especially like off-putting because I think it lends itself to a podcast because it's more narrative based, but
Yeah.
I'm not so sure about sitting down to play with it. I'll grant you that.
I mean, the upside is you don't have to do as much prep or anything like that. You know,
True.
you can just show up and do whatever.
Yeah, it's more about like the story that you're telling, and like either way, you're just like no matter what happens, you fail, you succeed. Like the story still goes on. It's just how it's told.
yeah, my little brothers play with that system. They do a GURPS campaign. They play with that system a lot.
Oh no shit. They must like it.
I remember I tried to do GURPS when we were like in like 6th or 7th grade, and it just did not. It did not go anywhere.
I think of trying to
It
do
turns out
any
you
of this in 6th grade, and I don't see it going well with 6th grade me.
Yeah, it turns out you have to like actually prep stuff, not just come up with shit off the top of your head when you're playing something like that for it to be good.
Things that grade school kids are notoriously good at.
Yes. Oh, hey, Pinky. So we saw
There we
that.
go.
Oh, that all the time now. Pinky.
I'm still not used to having to use Roll20 to play.
What was that?
She's just talking about Roll20 to
Oh,
play stuff.
Gotta remember my P's and Q's and roll up that first blood joint.
Hmm.
Did you say blood joint?
First blood joint.
Well, yeah,
It's
I was gonna say Julie does like smoke down joints, so
Sounds like it's gonna be your first blood joint.
It might be my first blood joint.
Tighten it up, you know?
Hello, everyone.
Greetings.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So, is everybody good? Where's Kyle?
Yeah.
Kyle's
Brendan, you are still massively
Now,
mic
I'm
breathing.
guessing we've leveled up.
I had fixed it
you know,
earlier and then I
on our
put my
last
headset back
adventure
on.
of,
It's-
going to the blacksmith and trying to hit on a woman that did not want it at all.
The
So by
breathing.
level 3,
the breathing is in character. Father Grigori is a very heavy breather.
It's very nasally.
It's all part of the role play you see.
His mouth just hangs open in a very untoward way.
Well, his role play is fucking setting off my ticks. So
His role play is auditorily unpleasing, and that helps your character get in the right mindset for dealing with Father
Edie's over there just like,
Grigori, your breathing's really fucking pissing me off here.
She's so cute.
I'm gonna blast ya! I'm gonna blast ya!
No, like plastic.
Because last time we had convened, you guys had spoken to Professor, right?
Kyle.
Yes.
The perpetually
I'm hearing.
Okay.
the perpetually
You're also talking, and I can hear you.
And not Steve.
the perpetually unseducible Duvessa Shane gave you a letter of recommendation, and you were headed to Bremen to see what was going on with their fishing problem, right? Did
we get a contact or anything for that, or just Bremen's having trouble fishing?
No, I don't think you guys asked about like who the speaker in Bremen was or anything.
So we got a letter, but then we were like,
all right,
so go there and just shout.
Just go back and ask her.
we're gonna go talk to the speaker.
Let's say Duvessa told you who the speaker was, because their name is Thorble Groff Shaleskar. So that's
okay.
Oh my god.
let me type that out for you guys.
Let us say that perhaps she didn't say that to us, and we thought she sneezed.
Shaleskar.
Bless you.
Shaley
Yes,
boy, got it.
I definitely thought it was a joke and an excuse to get us to leave. So
No. So I assume you guys were all good to head out, right? You didn't have anything that you wanted to do.
No.
Okay. Nope. All right.
Other than shots.
Okay, so you guys set out under the beautiful nighttime sky, unending nighttime sky of Icewind Dale, along the west road to Bremen. It takes you about 2 hours before you reach the town of Targos. Targos is a large walled, not a large, but I mean large for 10 towns. Walled city built on the frozen shores of Mare Dualden. I'm assuming you have no reason to stop, so a friendly local outside points you in the direction of Bremen, and you proceed that way. The trail to Bremen is far less well-founded than any of the roads you've traveled in Icewind Dale thus far, and it is made even more treacherous by the snow, just the constant snow that they've been having since the rime began. So, I have to make some rolls over here.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
we're attacked by an avalanche.
Okay. No.
CR17 snow.
But
It has arrows in it.
as you guys are... Oh shit. Okay, so as you guys are traveling along this this path that's barely a path, that's definitely covered over with snow, you begin to approach the frozen shore of the Shanegarn River, and in the distance to the west, you feel the ground rumbling around you, and then you can see the shadow of what appears to be a mammoth cresting a hill to your west. Who would like to?
There's a feeling I get when I look to the west, and my eyes spot a mammoth.
Oh, that's a big fucker.
Is anybody good at handling animals?
Well, based on your encounter with the polar bears, I think we've established that
Jen was exhausted at the time.
Exhausted at the time.
Also, we could just ignore the mammoth if it's not noticed us and isn't pissed.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm going to immediately look for cover.
Is it like running? What is it doing?
It does not seem to be pissed. It is not necessarily walking towards you. It's more walking parallel to you at this point, but its path has brought it close enough to you that it's come within visible sight. Yes.
Does it look like if we continue on the path that we will like directly intersect with it, or if we keep our distance enough, it's just gonna pass us by.
It looks like it has the potential to see you as it gets close enough. And as it begins to get closer, you can start to make out what appears to be an incredibly large rider sitting astride its shoulders.
Oh boy.
Oh, good. Oh, Jesus. Is the cover thing still an option? Can we all hide?
You can hide. There are many like snowbanks and drifts, and it would not be hard for you to find a place to try and tuck away.
I follow Klana's example and hide.
Hurry, get in my igloo!
Yeah,
and I just
so I
like
got-
summon an igloo out of fucking nowhere with shape water because this shit's
round by
broken.
round.
And I get in
Wait,
my
does that
igloo
make
and hide.
noise?
No. I
No,
mean,
remember, he just sings, let it go,
Yeah,
let it
exactly.
go.
Oh,
He does
right,
it.
And he can just throw snow around. Okay, so Yeety has built himself a little. Okay, Kyle rolled an 18 for his stealth check. Yeety's hiding in a little.
I'm also kind of motioning to everybody else. Just like,
Yeah, I'm gonna go hide
Yeah,
near
let me-
the behind the nearest
Where's my
snowbank.
stealth? Oh, my stealth is actually better than I thought it was going to be. Sweet, okay.
Father Grigori just kind of stands perfectly still, staring where he is with his sled.
Just doesn't move.
Just doesn't move.
he's hiding in plain sight. It's a bold move.
Yeety starts like very slowly like piling snow on him to like slowly obscure him, but like he doesn't want the guy to see it, the mammoth to see it, so he's just like little tufts of snow just keep kind of going bloop 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 higher and higher up Father Grigori
Okay.
until it's just his head.
All right. Everybody else is hidden.
I did not. I rolled a 10, but then I'm at a disadvantage because of my scale mail. I don't really know.
You get
I forgot what that means.
stealth checks because of your scale mail.
Yeah.
Okay, then yeah. So you have to roll twice and take the lower. Hopefully, it's not lower than
10.
yeah. So you rolled an 8 and a 10.
No, I didn't roll a second time yet.
Oh, okay.
But my stealth check is +2. I rolled
Oh,
a 15.
I gotcha. Okay, so you
Yeah.
got a 10. You got a 10 on your stealth check.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
all right.
I rolled a 10.
So you got 12.
So I got 12 on my stealth check.
Okay. Okay. It's good enough either way. So you guys are all in hiding, and the mammoth goes stomping past, and as it goes walking past, the ground shakes around you, almost threatening to dislodge the fortifications that Alec has built to hide everyone, but not quite. And as they pass, you can hear the rider on the back singing a droll and dismal dirge as he stomps off on his mammoth into the distance.
Can we recognize like what the race of the rider is? Like,
Go
what does
ahead
it
and
look
make
like?
yourself. Go ahead and make yourself a. What would that be? Let's do. No, not perception.
Insight, maybe?
Do we do investigate?
No, not investigation. Probably not.
Would it be a
survival
history
either.
check?
Yeah, I mean history or.
History or
Well,
nature.
I
probably.
know,
History or nature.
I know orc, giant, and elvish in common.
All right,
Oh.
so okay.
Then you understand the song.
Oh, okay, cool.
That the giant astride the back of the mammoth is singing as he walks away. I
I was
don't
gonna say,
have
that's gotta
words
be a
for it.
giant.
So. Yeah.
The song it goes, boy, I love killing adventurers. If I saw any right now, I would.
It's a sad song about how he didn't see any adventurers to kill.
So then,
Yes, then the mammoth and the giant pass without incident, and you guys can continue on to Bremen, which takes you another. Let's see, about another hour.
But
Takes
first,
about
we watch
hours to
Yeety
get
dig
from
himself out Snow Angel style, like yeah.
to Bremen. Let's move you guys over here. Oh, I have music set on Bremen. Do you guys hear the music now?
Sure do.
I do.
I
Sure
didn't
do.
realize- I did not
I do
realize.
not.
that.
It's very
However,
subtle.
don't see Bremen.
Oh
that's
yeah,
because
I don't have
gotta-
any. I don't have any headphones attached to my computer, so I won't hear any music for this for Roll D20. So never mind.
Okay, can you
I'm
guys
sure it
see,
sounds
can
nice.
you guys see Bremen now, or?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can.
All right.
Yep.
So there's your map of Bremen. Bremen is a rather small town. So you guys are approaching from the south as you enter Bremen. And what are you doing?
If there's a guard at the gate, I will.
I don't
There's
think there's a
no,
wall.
there's no
Is there a
gate.
gate?
There is most certainly no guard.
Oh, I will just look for. I guess I'll just look for the
Is
nearest
there anybody
inner
out?
tavern. Yeah.
Not really, not near town. But if you wanted to look around town for somebody, you could find somebody.
Yeah, or I was just gonna look for the inner tavern so I could ask where the speaker is located.
Boy, that was quite the trip. We should probably go take some shots.
Immediately,
Yeezy, you are speaking the correct words. I agree with you.
immediately seeking.
He's a wise man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, so here's an interesting thing.
And Rolls is just like, I can ask where the speaker is there.
Where did that go? What did I just do? I'm sorry, guys. I just got rid of the. Give me a second. I moved this to the wrong layer, and now you guys can't see it. Can you guys see the 5 Town Center off to the right now, where it shouldn't be?
Yes.
Five Tavern Center.
Tab-
I can see the
Five
word.
Tavern Center. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
Yep. Sorry. Hold
Nico,
on.
you're gonna make it.
There you go.
Hey.
All right. So
Cool.
that is, if you go looking for a tavern, what you find is in the center of town. You find a grouping of 5 shabby-looking taverns, all standing in a semicircle around a central yard. The taverns are called, proceeding from the south around the semicircle to the north, are the Stones, the Even Keel, the River's Mouth, the Grumpy Moose, and the Black-Bearded Brother.
Grumpy Moose for the win.
They're all old and terrible looking. What?
Bark roll.
Bar crawl.
Now that's talking my language.
They're all very conveniently placed.
I feel like if these
Which
people
one
need
should we
help
start
with
at?
fishing,
You go like the clock. You start whatever one's closest to noon. You work
Yeah,
down.
we're coming in from south, so let's start
We'll
with.
help them with the fishing after we do a little swimming ourselves.
I say we take the Grumpy Moose.
I also vote for the Grumpy
Moose is
Moose.
solid.
All right.
Are there meese here? Like
Nice.
in this region?
Yeah,
I'm fairly certain that that person that we saw back there was riding on the back of a moose.
That was a mammoth.
there are absolutely,
Yeah, you got it, Father.
but there are absolutely moose in Icewind Dale. Moose, meese.
Meese.
Moose.
No,
Mooses.
Mises. Pretty sure it's Mises.
Meeses.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
sounds
The
right.
plural
Pretty
of
sure
mouse,
that's the
though.
one. No, that's mouseses.
Oh, mouseses.
Yeah.
Phew. Boy, am I embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed for you.
So into
Should've
the
known
Grumpy
that,
Moose
man.
we go.
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys walk into the Grumpy Moose. Hold on, I'm getting something ready.
First round of shots is on me.
Okay. Okay. So you.
And the
there's-
bartender shouts, "No one knows you here."
Bartender.
I wasn't really talking to the other people. I was mostly talking to these guys. I get that I talk loud, but it wasn't for everyone. First round of shots for these other 4 people around me are on me.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, you get a round of shots from the bartender, who is ecstatic to have any sort of business.
Are we the only people in here?
Yeah, there's nobody else in there, and he
Oh well.
Edie
eagerly
said all
served-
those things still.
he eagerly serves you up how many 5 shots of some of the oiliest, rankest looking liquor you've ever seen.
That's the only way to be.
Is it just like liquid licorice, but alcoholic?
I know what this is. This is Fireball. I love this
The
stuff.
bartender gives Father Gregory a
Oh.
wink and says, "It's a family secret. It is."
Lovely.
We take the first round of shots, and I'll
Give it
I'll ask the
I give it a
barkeep.
slight whiff before I take it.
It smells a lot like fish.
Oh boy.
Like fish.
Oh no.
Constitution
Edie,
saving throw.
Edie takes a shot and then does like the cartoon like
Tries
Tastes
to be
a
all
lot like
confident
fish.
and be like, "Oh, it's a dwarvish special," and then spends the next minute like coughing after taking it.
Yeah.
While everyone is coping
I'm trying
from the
not
shot,
to puke.
I will ask the barkeep. Once we finish our drinks, we're gonna try and go to see the speaker of the town. We heard there's an issue with fishing boats going out, unable to bring back fish, and we've been sent from Bryn Shander to help out.
Also,
So if you could tell us where the speaker is, that'd be helpful.
the problem isn't so much not finding the fish; it's not being able to.
Yeah, he shakes his head and kind of laughs and tells you, "Oh, Dorblegruff? Not the person you want to speak to about that. Old Dorblegruff is a little, well, not all there these days. You'll probably want to head directly to the docks and speak with Grints."
Grints, okay.
Grints.
Sounds quicker than going through.
Do you people up here just make up names?
As much as anyone in the world does anywhere, I suppose.
I guess you bring up a good point.
There aren't all names just made up.
Every word is a made-up word, Jen.
Yeah.
What's the guy's name though, or lady? Whatever it is.
Grints.
Grinks, Grynsk. Grints.
Just,
Okay.
Pretty sure
Go
that's
see how we can-
grins is the type of emotion my face showed after that shot.
I'm listing in my notes as
I was
Doc Boy.
grinsing.
Alright, that's close enough, Edie.
We can probably go see this Grinch guy and see how he didn't steal the fish for Winter Mist.
Wait, we got 4 more taverns.
Oh, you are correct.
God.
That's right.
To the next one! And Edie just like marches out like.
So we're not gonna do every tavern, but does Edie go to every tavern and get a
Yes.
get a shot?
Edie comes out of the 5th tavern like, okay, let's go to the guy. Get the Grinser man.
Falls over.
Each tavern's liquor is progressively fishier and progressively more intoxicating.
I like to think that the rest of the party has just stopped following him at certain points, or like, I'm done. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
hold up.
I did not. No.
Yeah,
Father
the rest of-
Gregory was there beside him the entire time.
Well, let's
So
do
Father
this.
Gregory and I-
How
Go
many shots do each of the party members take? Edie's taking 5.
I only take the one from the first one, I call it.
Yeah, I tried-
Yeah, we each take 5. Father
Clana
Gregory
and
and I.
Ophir are out at 2.
Yeah.
Bolzer's
I'm
out at 1, and Grigori's on the 5 as well. But somehow, seeming far less affected by it than Edie.
Oh yeah.
I hope nobody minds me hijacking your characters. I'm establishing that Father Grigori has a higher alcohol tolerance.
Oh, totally acceptable. We
We
come out of the 5th. We come out of the 5th tavern, and Yeety's like hanging on Father Grigori. Just, yeah, let's
And by hanging,
let's
he
go
means
talk
he's
to
dragged. He's
Grants.
a gnome.
I think you're a bad influence on Edie.
I am doing none of the influencing. He says we take the shots. I would like to take the shots. The fish are not going to unfind themselves any slower than if we are here seeing the bearded brothers. The bearded brothers. You didn't see the bearded brothers.
You're literally a different species.
It was
He's not influencing me. I'm making my own great choices.
What do you mean? We are all humans here. There's no need to be worrying
Literally,
about
I'm the only
speciesism.
human, small man.
But, oh, shit.
I can't
I forget
believe
that
I'm
this-
the borderline responsible one in this group.
I'm half elf, so I'm half human.
Grigori
Ah!
and Yeety, you guys did learn on your trudging through this small semicircle of taverns that they are all owned and operated by 5 brothers. They had a family feud long ago when it came to ownership of the tavern and decided to each open their own. And so now
Right next to each other.
they all now begrudgingly run their own no business taverns in a
They
large.
all
And
share the
Yeety and-
fabled secret of the fish liquor.
And Yeety and Father Grigori love all 5 brothers equally.
Absolutely. They're all wonderful.
Equal opportunity.
What a great quintuple of kids!
Look, and Klana has swindled them all 5 to varying degrees, so I don't see what the problem is.
You bring up a good point, Yeety. I think that they would do really well going into business with each other.
Alright, we're spending a lot of time here. Let's go.
Like,
So
I'll
yeah,
Yeah, we can walk. This can be walking and talking to the dock. Yeah.
Heading to the
along in the
docks.
story.
All right, so you guys head down to the docks.
Somebody's got somewhere
And,
to be.
Yeah, our job.
The lake around the creaky docks is frozen, so there's almost a second layer of shore on every lake at this point. That's just a frozen element that extends out past the shore, and fishers have to pull their rowboats up onto the ice to dock them. Standing between a pair of boats on one of the docks is a humanoid in cold weather clothing. A gray hood is hiding most of his face, but you can make out a wide nose and a long frost-covered beard. As you begin to approach, the stout figure begins stomping their feet, sees you, and begins waving you over, screaming, "You're here! Come on! Get to it already!"
I walk over and I say, I take it that you're Grinsk.
Yep, we're here for the thing.
What can we do for ya?
Well, you can do the fishing I hired you to do last night at the Bearded Brother, damn it! I've been here for hours!
I think you may have us mistaken for other 5 people of our various sizes and races.
You have mistaken us for.
My
Yeah.
offer stands. 5 copper per trout brought in. Are you going fishing or not?
Look,
That
we
sounds
want
like a
to
pretty good
have
deal to me. I say we take
him
it.
and
That's
and
great.
Elf with us.
Should
What?
we give him the letter?
Did he say this is
I don't
Grinsk or
think he's
no?
gonna give a shit about a letter.
This is Grinsk. Yes, he responded to that, Dave.
Yeety starts sweating.
Okay.
He begins to sweat.
I approach him and I just go, hold on, before anything else, we were sent on behalf of Duvessa Shane from Bryn Shandar to help realize why you guys couldn't get fish. Did you request help just to get like extra fishermen? Like, what's the deal? Like, we just heard you can't bring fish back. What's going on?
He spits at your feet and says, "Don't got no time with no speaker's business. I need the fish. Now either get out there and get angling or quit wasting my time."
I don't know why he's wasting your time. And Yeety like claps
Well, there's probably not any
him on
better
the
way
back.
to
I
find out why they
what's
can't
Jung's
fish
character's name?
than trying to fish, right?
As you
Okay,
guys are standing there, you hear footsteps approaching on the dock from behind you. And if you turn to look, another figure clad in cold weather clothing is approaching. As this
My
figure
dog
approaches,
walked into the room.
they hold up a finger that they begin shaking back and forth, and they say, "You have no honor, barrel bore!" And they pull down their muffler to reveal a pale half-elven face. "You're sending these innocent people to their deaths, and for what? A few fish?" The dwarf in front of you spits on the ground again and says, "You pay no mind to this rambling fool and get out on the water. Did you even tell them about the monster?"
Perfectly fair, but I'm gonna go ahead and push for a gold piece per trout. 1, I know what they're worth, and 2, if there's a monster, our services just became more valuable.
The dwarf stamps his feet, curses in Dwarvish at the elf, and then says, 5 copper a fish, it stands. Bring it or don't," and walks down the dock out of earshot of the conversation.
Then you won't be getting any fish, angry small man.
The elf looks at you apologetically and says, "I'm beginning to get the feeling that person doesn't like me very much. Or really anyone that stands between him and what he considers the gold swimming in the lake. My name is Tally. I'm studying the local animal life here in Icewind Dale, and I just couldn't stay silent and watch another crew fall victim to the monster of the Mare Dualden."
Ooh.
Well, you might be in luck, because 1, we just found out there's a monster, and 2, we're kinda here to take care of that problem.
That's not strictly true. I think the speaker told you the boats are being attacked, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not that it was a lake monster.
Oh, okay, fair. Yeah, okay, fair. Yes. No crew has been able to go out. Well, very few crews have been able to go out on the ice and make it back, I fear.
Has there been any word about what kind of creature this might be? Has any information come back?
Plenty of word, all of it unreliable, and that's what I'm hoping you'll help me with. See, some come and say it's the size of a dog, some the size of an ox, some the size of an entire house. No one knows for certain. I was hoping that you, and they extend a small notebook out towards Rolzer, I suppose, because that's who they're speaking to. A small notebook. I was hoping you would be able to go out into the field and perhaps make some notes on the creature. I overheard that the speaker from Bryn Shander would vouch for you. I figured perhaps you were capable of this.
We were talking really loud at the bottom.
I'd say we were talking normal volume.
He says as the
Edie
ice cracks around.
screams.
I will admit,
Starting a small avalanche.
I'm not opposed
He is just sitting on the dock at this point.
Oh, 100%. He's sitting on the dock and he's like playing with his shape water and just kind of like,
Let it go.
He's cute. But back to the matter of hand. I'm not theoretically opposed to taking notes on whatever this creature is, but we're likely going to kill it so the town can get to fishing again. Is that
notes on dissection?
Like, do you have any, like, does that matter to you, or do you just want information on this thing?
If you're capable of handling the threat, then I think the town would be more than pleased for that as well. But I simply request information. Don't put yourselves in over your heads. I again remind you, only few people have made it back from any encounters with this beast.
Well, I appreciate the warning, and I will keep the notebook. And if we're able to come across this creature and ideally kill it, I will take what notes I can and bring it back to you.
Question. Is there anywhere in town we could get any sort of gear for hunting larger things? You know, any whaling equipment perchance? I figure if this is a water monster, if we could somehow manage to pull it out, might save us a lot of trouble.
I'm afraid not. Bremen is not a town large enough to support any sort of large-scale capital interests, and the folk here tend to make their own fishing equipment special for themselves, and, well, they don't have much need typically for whaling gear, being that they fish off a lake.
They even
Also,
just spoons or something?
I put my hand
What do
on...
they normally
You
use?
have to ask around
I put
town.
my hand on...
Normally
I put my hand on Kalana's shoulder and I was like, look at Father Gregori. He's got a whole chest full of monster hunting tools. I think that's the start we're going to get.
I won't let you not ask around town for harpoons if you want to ask around town for harpoons, but there is nowhere in town where there are known to be harpoons readily available.
Okay, let's go get some harpoons before we go out.
Well, but like, yeah. I mean, we can try. Should we just do like investigation or something?
No, if you wanna try and get harpoons off of the people of Bremen, what I'm gonna ask you to do is make probably a persuasion check, because, like I said, what you're gonna encounter is a lot of people that have made these harpoons specifically for use by them and their kin, you know, and they're not going to be, they weren't made to be sold, they were made expressly for some sort of use, so they're not going to be keen to part with them.
Can I try the persuasion check?
With a certain amount of...
I'm much better at lying and intimidating people than I am
with a certain amount
of talking to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we both rolling, or just one of
Who
the
has the
others?
highest persuasion check?
I mean,
I have a
we shouldn't
+5.
do it that way. Klana is the one that's interested in walking around
Oh.
town asking for harpoons, so Klana should be the one that makes a persuasion check.
Can one of us assist him?
Is there anywhere that like there's
You guys
fishermen
make it.
out or anyone
Right.
that I would expect to have it, or am I just knocking on doors?
I'm just gonna, yeah. I mean, that would be your best bet for trying to get harpoons. Would be, I'm tying in everything, walking around the town and finding people on the street, knocking on doors, like every opportunity that you might have.
Okay, so I guess I'll do you said persuasion.
Yes, sir.
All right, so 14 overall.
Okay. Okay, so you managed to get, say, 3 harpoons from various places across Bremen.
3 harpoons.
Yeah, I'm gonna add. For inventory's sake, we want to just call them short spears.
You can call them harpoons. I got the whole thing up. It's basically a short spear, but
Okay, cool.
I don't need one. I'll be popping from a ways away, so I don't need a harpoon.
That is very gross. Why would you be popping around other people?
My Eldritch Blast, my mystical energy blast, Father Gregory.
Oh, I'm pretty sorry. I misunderstood what you were talking about. Why does you not just call it the Eldritch Blast? Why does it have to pop?
So, you never know who you're around, Father Gregory. There are people who hear Eldritch Blast and I look like a demon, so I got to keep it under low key.
Yeah, but like around here, people.
I feel like this guy's really concerned about his looks all the time.
Is anybody still talking
Father
to the
Gregory
half-elf,
looks
or...
around and is like, "You
I
mean
thought
for
we
this?"
I thought we walked away
bastard
from him.
half-elf right here?
Okay, so you guys, the half-elf has gone to one of the 5 taverns to hang out and wait for you guys. You've gone around Bremen and asked for harpoons, and now you're back at the docks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. There are 2 boats there. I mean, you guys haven't done anything about getting boats, but there are two boats at the dock where you first encountered Grinsk, and now you guys are back
I just
there.
assumed it was like frozen. The lake.
It is.
I thought we were gonna walk over.
The shore of it is, but the center of it is not. And people are taking boats. They're walking boats across the ice to where there is water and fishing for knucklehead trout out there.
Is Grinsk still angrily around?
Grinsk is still standing there, and when you guys walk back, he kind of throws his hands up in disbelief and is like, "You were gone for an hour. What is happening?"
Well,
we were getting harpoons.
Fishermen. So can we use the boat or can we not?
Of course you can use the boats. It's at this point that you notice that one of them is missing a large chunk from the brow.
Oh, we'll take the one that isn't damaged.
Oh, well, if you look at these boats, if you go up to these boats and prepare to take them and look at them mechanically, you realize that each boat is going to be able to hold 4 people at a maximum.
Right. So who's the strongest of all of us?
Gregory, I think.
Well,
that would be strong of faith. I am, yes, but this small body is frail like mucus.
So I'm just 10. My guess is Yeety has some yeet.
Oh wait,
you don't have to worry about carrying the boats. Is that what you're trying to determine right now?
No. I'm just thinking who we like.
I have
who you what boat?
Essentially, I didn't explain this well enough. So with those harpoons, I'm also going to cut like 20. I have a 50-foot rope, and I'm going to cut it into thirds, and tie it around each one so they can spear them and yank if there's a big old monster around.
Okay, so you've made fishing, like actual fishing harpoons.
I have a strength of 12. Is that actually like
your downtime
a lot in this campaign?
Compared to a lot of people,
I have 16. I'm 16.
Oh, so Ophira might be the strongest. Yeah, Ophira is the beefiest.
That's me.
Is Ophira the beefiest?
I think she
Yeah,
is.
I think it would be
14 strength, so
yeah. I would say be Ophira or Gregory.
I have 9. I am not the strong one here.
Ooh, no, not at all.
Yep.
I'm kind of all right. I'll
I also have an armor class of 16.
Okay, so you guys have carried the boats to the
on the same boat with the harpoons and the other.
You guys have carried the boats to the edge of the water, is what I'm assuming. You're now determining who's getting in what boat. Okay.
So
before we left,
how-
I had a question for Grints, actually.
Okay.
Yep. Grints, this boat over here with the bite chomp taken out of it, which part of the lake did that wash up on?
It didn't wash up. The men came back with it. It crashed into an ice floe, lost a piece. It's no big deal.
Oh, interesting. And where do the fishing work the best on the lake? Is it? Can you point on per se a map somewhere where we would?
I'm not here to do your damn job. I'm here to pay you for fish.
Yes. Do you want the fish or not? Where do I find the fish on the lake?
I don't know. I don't do the fishing.
Steve,
but where do the people? All right, you know what, Grins? Whatever. I'm done with
the
you.
The man's not good for much else than boats that he'll let us use. All right.
All right.
Yeah, you have to.
And 5 copper a damn fish.
Ooh,
all right.
we're gonna be rich.
He rolls his eyes and walks away again.
Steve, no. Before he does, I grab him by the shoulder and turn him back around, and I'm going to use minor illusion to make it look like my eyes are flaring up, and
Okay.
I'm just going to be, what the hell do you know about what's in this goddamn lake? I am sick of your shit. And
Okay,
ask
go
me
ahead,
what the
go,
fuck
ahead,
this is.
go ahead and roll an intimidation check, and roll it with advantage with your minor illusion.
With advantage, okay. All right, so 15 plus 7 would be.
Yeah, you're very good at
22.
intimidating people, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a spook boy.
He's doing a great job of keeping that tiefling aura going.
So spook.
Did you roll another one? Was it better?
I rolled 15 and 11, so.
Okay. So a 22. Okay, so Grinsk, looking very cowed now, tells you, "Look,
Terrified.
I don't know anything that you don't already know, except that apparently it's big enough to take a bite out of a boat. I lied about that, but they did make it back. That's all I know."
Shaka.
Did they say where the bite was taken out of the boat at all?
But
What do you can see
it's
where the
on
bite
the
was
boat,
taken out
yeah,
of the
we
boat,
can
or do you
see
mean
it.
out on the water?
Where
Wait,
on
they
the
came
lake?
back. Where are
on
these
the lake?
men?
They say where they were attacked.
Do
Well,
you
let's
have a
go
map
talk
of
to
the
these
lake?
men.
Do you want me to
Yes,
mark? Because I didn't ask them where on the water they got attacked. Please.
Are they still in this town?
I put a hand on
They
Roller's
could be.
shoulder
It's
and
not-
be like,
it's
"Look,
not my
I think-
business. I
I
just
think we've
pay
gotten
them
all we
as
can out of him,
fish."
all right?
Okay. I let go of him, and I turn around and start heading to the boats.
Okay.
Dee like elbows Father Grigori and goes, "I told you about these tieflings.
This poor
Yeah, that one is definitely a demon over there.
poor
Yeah,
man.
they're not to be trusted. Out of nowhere, they'll grab you and start yelling at you."
Just trying to get information about this thing.
I'm partially worried that he might try to murder me.
He sure is a rude one, but you guys
Having heard Father Grigori say that he's worried that the tiefling, whose name I can never fucking remember,
Rolzer.
Rolzer might murder him, remembers that Father Grigori keeps making weird hints towards my death, gets freaked out, and walks to the other side of the group.
All right, goodbye, Edie. It's always a pleasure to have our chats.
Okay, so now you guys have a slightly damaged boat and a good boat to get into, and it sounds like the current defining crews are Grigori and Yeedy are in separate boats.
So as my thought was have the 3 harpoon people in one boat, and then probably me and Rolzer in the damaged boat.
As like,
yeah, and
bait?
we'll kind of
I
be
mean,
from a more.
I used to
like
be on a
from a
boat.
distance to like spot stuff, and I'm gonna shoot
What's on a
stuff with
boat?
blast if something pops up.
If your plan is to have me take that spear and throw it at something and then reel it back in, I have news for you that is unpleasant. I have never done this before in my life. I doubt that I have the applicable skills for doing such a thing.
Okay.
"Oh, I'm fantastic at harpooning fish. Give me that thing. I'll take 2." And he grabs 2 and jumps on the
Insight
boat.
check.
It's a giant monster, all right? It's not like you're gonna
Hey,
have
Boat out,
Hey,
fight boat,
to
or
get
normal
You
boat.
guys,
50
I
feet
spent
away.
time on I spent a long time
This
long
is
time on a
barely a
ship.
good plan to begin with. It might just capsize the ship, all right? I'm working.
let's make
for
sure-
it, dog.
Yeah, let's Ophira be with the harpoon handler. I feel like that's the best bet. I'll go with Klana in the more damaged boat, and we'll keep a distance and keep an eye out. But we'll stay close enough where if something comes after you, we can shoot at it
Okay.
with our various
Okay, so we got
Edie
Rolzer
gets
and
off the
Klana.
boat. Edie gets off the boat, drops harpoons, and goes, "Yeah, I don't trust the guy that's been in his 10 towns the whole life. It's not like he's done a lot of fishing. What does he know?" Okay.
What? That? No, you're on the harpoon.
You're on the
boat.
fishing boat with her.
You're with me.
You're with
we're-
Ophira.
Wow.
We're
Okay,
fishing
okay,
really
yeah,
drunk.
okay.
And
Well,
Still really drunk. Fine, I won't be on the harpoon boat. No, we want you on the harpoon
Fine, I'll get on the harpoon boat. I don't know what you people fucking want from me. My God.
Move him back towards that boat.
I'm quite seaworthy, so
I think that this is a lake.
I'm a little
There's no sea here.
Okay, so you guys
Lake
push
worthy.
up. Who is piloting the Klana Rolzer boat?
Klana.
What's
Klana
that
is
Klana, you
piloting.
based on?
What?
Like,
Don't
what-
worry,
like-
do you wanna
don't
do?
worry about that yet. Don't
Okay.
stop trying to metagame it. You're
No,
piloting
like
the
I
boat.
just mean like would I think I would be good at it or would I not?
I don't know. You tell me, man. Do you think does Klana think you'd be good at operating the boat?
Overconfidence. Yep, Klon is doing it.
There you go.
And then who is piloting the other boat?
Who's on the other
Shafira.
boat again?
Am I saying that right? You and then
Everyone but me
Ophira?
and Roser.
Okay.
So me,
All right. So as you
Ophira,
guys,
Yeedy,
Grigori.
and Grigori.
yeah, as you guys,
Yeedy stands up on the prow of the boat and like is like doing the Washington thing, you know, crossing the Potomac.
as you guys,
You're
As-
Captain Morgan it.
Yeah.
as you guys, well, as you, okay,
Well,
as you
I'm
guys
actually
row- as you
captaining the
guys
boat.
as you guys are rowing out of Bremen, you kind of have to split your boats apart, not too far apart, but you reach a point where there are ice flows moving around that you're going to have to navigate through. So I need both of my boat navigators to go ahead and make me 3 wisdom checks for 3 ice flows that you're going to have to navigate your way around.
Any skill at
Wisdom.
all or just
Yeah,
straight
are
away?
you proficient in water vehicles?
Nope, sure I am not. So at least I'm quite sure
I
Dan
am.
isn't either, so I didn't make
Dan
the
is.
worst decision.
I am. But my
Alright,
wisdom check
I
is
got a 20 in total.
Okay.
I got a 13. Just my wisdom check is
A
1.
16 in total. And a 14 in total.
Okay.
13, 9, and 18.
Okay.
Boys.
Okay. So both of you, as you're steering your boats through the ice flows, at one point get caught up on something in the water and end up steering into the ice flow.
Oh, I thought we did good.
You did good twice, but on the last time, on your way out of the field of ice flows, Yeedy said something stupid and distracted you, and you bumped into an ice flow a little bit.
He said it so loudly, you heard it in the other boat.
Now the question is, what did I say?
Let it
Good
We
go.
job.
just have to be
All
real
right.
careful, guys. I feel like if we fall in, it might be cold.
Did anybody
once
else
we
think
get out-
those shots tasted like fish?
Yeah, right. Once we
Yes.
once we get out of the
3
ice flow,
hours
I
later.
tell- once we get out of the ice flow, I ask if Klana can keep us in 30 feet to the best visibility of the other boat.
That's pretty close, but we're going that Klana is very overconfident in this, so he's gonna go ahead.
Wait, what are we doing?
That's
I want to
Trying
be
to
within
stay
30 feet if I can.
Close. All right, another 20 total, not nat, but
yeah. You guys are able to keep the boats once you're out of the ice flows. The water is pretty calm, and it's not necessarily difficult to get the vehicles to do what you want them to do. So, okay. So now you guys are out on the lake, and
I'm looking around to see anything.
you've got to scout the
Suspicious.
lake. So you spend. I got.
Have we like put down anchor maybe in a spot?
No, you're gonna want to scout it.
Okay.
So I
Is
have
that,
to.
Oh,
Are me and Jen gonna go at disadvantage because we're driving the boat?
You guys don't have to roll anything for this.
okay.
You guys are
Can
just
I-
on calm open waters.
Let you know
Looking-
something. I've
looking
been
around.
casting Toll the Dead rhythmically. I've just been sitting on the boat with my shield that has one of my holy symbols on it, and then I'm taking the other holy symbol I have and like smacking it rhythmically, kind of
Okay. And
ritualistically.
that's Toll the Dead.
Yeah, it's
he's
just
trying to
Toll the
draw
Dead.
attention.
It's not like I don't have. I point at one creature I can see within range, and the sound of a doorless spell fills. So there's no creature. It's
Okay,
not
yeah, I
like
see.
targeting
Yep, I
something.
see.
I just like the feeling of it
feeling-
right now to
feeling
have
it.
like this bell
Yeah,
tolling.
so Father Grigori is just tolling a very sad bell as you guys.
That might draw something out.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. I thought you were doing it to draw something out.
Yeah. No, I'll add to this. Okay, so what's going to be happening now is you guys are going to be spending time scouting the lake. Would anyone like to be fishing while you guys are scouting the lake? Because you're
I
also
can't really, right? So I have to navigate the boat.
I could try. I could try.
Well, the three of us are the
Alec,
ones that have
Alec, I think
harpoons.
you're muted.
100%.
There's
Yes,
also
I am
like
fishing.
regular fishing rods and supplies on the boat. The harpoons are for big monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is just for regular.
So
I'll try and
anybody
fish.
anybody that would like to go fishing, make me a survival check.
Survival check. Hold on.
22. 20.
Oh,
23.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm rolling
9.
so bad.
9.
5.
Brendan, dear God.
Was
Mute your
that
mic.
was that everybody fishing? Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Hang on,
Oh, look at that butt.
mine went away.
I'm dead.
Oh
Okay.
no! So,
Sloppy dice, take a drink.
On a 4 in order to turn into a 4. So
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I got a 5.
Okay. And what, Dan? What did you get again?
Got a 9.
Okay, and Grigori wasn't fishing. Grigori's not.
He's still
All
rolling
right,
his
so
bell.
Yeety's just
Yeety
killing
never
it.
gonna get that
Yeety
10
has
copper, guys.
managed to hook a fish. So Al, go ahead and give me a strength check here, bud.
Oh boy.
Just yeet
Again,
that fish
yeah,
out
you
of
can
the
feel
boat.
the fish tugging against the line, and you now have to make a strength check.
In his excitement, he double checks if he's got anything.
Oh, that's right.
Do I have sorcery points? I think it's only on spells, right?
Yeah.
Can I help him?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't have sorcery points yet.
I like to think that Yeety's just like, oh, super excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you wanna try and help him with the rod, he can get advantage.
Alright. I'll try to help.
Did you roll with advantage, Al?
I rolled a 1. I guess I get to roll again.
with advantage.
Thank God.
Yeah.
4.
I rolled a 20.
4.
Yeah.
I rolled a 20 and my strength shot's 5, so 25.
You don't do
You don't
anything.
get to
If
roll.
you help,
Oh,
if,
shit.
if
Yeah,
you
it's
help
just-
Alec, you
You
Oh,
just
just
gave
damn.
Alec advantage.
Yeah. Okay, Al. The knucklehead trout on the other end of the line pulls back
Pulls-
very hard. And
Yeety goes up.
I need you to make a dexterity save.
Yeah, saw that fucking coming. All right, that's actually all right. 17.
Okay, so you kind of you stumble, but you catch yourself on the edge of the boat and manage to get back in as the line goes taut, and you can tell that the fish has gotten away.
No, better than any you fuckers did.
Hey, I tried.
Okay, sometime
Do we search or keep fishing, or
sometime shortly after Yeety's encounter with the knucklehead trout, you see a boat passing not too far from you. But curiously enough, although there are torches lit on the boat and it seems to be moving with purpose, there's no one aboard. And so this silent but
Creepy.
lit boat just kind of goes quietly and creakily past you.
I like to think we all look at each other like, everyone see that?
While I'm just tolling that dolorous bell.
Yeah, Yeety gets real freaked out and just on
Yeah.
reflex casts mage armor on himself because he's just very scared.
Okay. All right. So that was your first hour on the lake. What would you guys like to fish again?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll try again.
Alright.
Oh,
Redemption
everybody's
time.
okay. All right.
We'll give it
Yeah,
another
that
shot.
didn't do
Father
it.
Grigori will try this.
15.
Okay.
8.
We're moving up in the world. We got ourselves a 7 this time. Very good at fishing.
This is a survival check. Okay.
Yeah.
What? Dan's 15, 20. Jen,
8.
Kyle, 8,
7.
7. Alec.
I didn't get it.
Okay. All right.
I don't want to
Rolzer-
talk about it.
Rolzer and Father Grigori have both hooked fish, so you guys gotta make strength checks for me.
It's a good thing I don't get a
I
minus
help
1 on my
Grigori?
strength roll.
It's athletics, and yes, you may.
It is
Lana,
athletics.
can you give me a hand?
What, me?
Yeah, you're in my boat.
All right, yeah, I'll come over and try.
All right, so I'm gonna roll with advantage. You said it's
Yep,
athletics,
so-
Steve?
13.
Oh,
I got,
yeah,
I got
you're doing it.
18 to help him.
Oh.
Or,
Athletics
no,
or acrobatics?
Athletics.
athletics.
Kyle,
But
you don't
I
have
got
to, Kyle,
it.
you don't,
Oh,
Kyle, you
okay.
don't have to roll anything to help him, bud.
Oh, it
Dan,
just
you have,
gives him
Dan, you have
advantage?
advantage. Yeah, you have
Yeah.
advantage on the.
12.
Which is a shame because I rolled
Is
a 20.
that
that
with
time.
bonuses?
Yeah, the 12 with advantage because I have a -1 on strength check.
Okay. All right. Dan, your knucklehead trout slips off the line and
Beans.
and gets away. But Father Grigori works that fishing rod, and before you know it, the knucklehead trout is coming out of the water and into the boat. Father Grigori, you have caught yourself one knucklehead trout, redeemable for five copper with your least favorite dock.
With your
And I
local
helped.
prince.
I noticed that Hades reference.
I think that this knucklehead trout right here will make a fine feast of fishes for the festive
you get
evening.
one?
Of when... Yeah, I got the big. I hold it up by the. I got this big one right here. I slap its side. Look at the belly
You
on this
got
baby.
one, suck at this.
Should we be yelling right now?
Yeah, that's my own
What?
thought as
It
well.
didn't come out, so kinda.
Look at what he did! It looks fantastic!
Guys,
Massive,
You just
massive
hear
creature just
tastic,
popped up.
tastic.
We actively want the creature to show up. That's our entire goal in this.
I just use minor illusion.
yeah, but we just had a creepy like ghost boat float by us.
And it left. And it
Oh,
left.
there was nothing incorporeal about that boat, Ophira. It was definitely
There's
not a
nothing wrong
ghost
with a
boat.
ghost boat. Ghost boat's not hurting anybody.
As you guys are talking, a knucklehead trout comes leaping out of the water towards Rolzer and slaps him in the face with its tail,
Ah!
dealing
goes,
five damage.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
five hit points of damage from a
That's a fucking wait.
from
Like,
a
What a concussion!
wait, did it even have to get it through his armor class?
oh wait, no, that's it. Thank you. Yeah, it got a 20. So I'm not gonna give it the critical hit. I'm just gonna give it the 5 damage.
All right,
Or does
I'm gonna
nothing
cash.
Wait,
Well,
does
then
it,
we
like,
find out it was the
flop
same
onto
trout
the
that
deck?
he almost caught, and then it slipped
No.
and came back for
It
revenge.
arcs through the water, and on the way past, it smacks him in the head with its tail, and then it goes in
All
the
right.
water on the other side of the boat.
It was the one that he
Can I-
almost
can
caught.
I-
Damn thing but
all right.
stare in slack-jawed disbelief.
I'm gonna okay. After getting smacked in the face, I'm gonna cast Fiendish Vigor, so I get to cast False Life whenever I want. So I'm gonna give myself back 8 health points, 8 temporary health points. So
That lets you go.
I'm at 15 with 8 temporary health points.
Okay, that's
So
fine.
I'm at
That's fine.
23 right now. Yeah.
That's,
And I say fuck you. And I honestly, if I see the fish, I'm gonna try to Eldritch Blast the thing.
Fuck you, fish! Fuck you,
the
dolphin!
greatest
Explode
thing
it.
I have ever
Yeah,
seen in all my days.
21 to fucking blast that fish.
I'm sorry, you cannot blast that fish.
It's
Oh,
back in the
man.
water. You can't,
Yeah,
like, find it.
that fish. You do not react quickly enough to. Well, go ahead, make a dex roll.
Okay. My dex is decent. Okay. 21.
Okay, all right. You react quickly enough to hit the knucklehead trout with an
You
eldritch
unleash
blast.
your demonic
Yeah.
power on the fish
On
that
fish.
dares to slap at thee.
I do 12 points of damage.
Okay, the knucklehead trout explodes
Explodes.
just before it
Wait.
reaches the surface of the
Wait,
lake.
can you do 12 points of damage?
I have agonizing blast now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And the rest of us are wiping fish off of our face.
Rosa, you're supposed to land them in the boat, not blow them up outside the boat. That angry man won't give you your.
That this is the greatest sequence of events I've ever witnessed.
Yeah, I don't think this guy really gets the point of
I don't even
fishing.
get if we find the monster
You're supposed to
anymore.
kill
This
him,
is
but we're
what the-
supposed to eat him
Use
afterwards.
This exploded
look
trout
at this,
as
you-
like
you-
bait.
You take,
For
you
the
take the
monster?
pole and you.
Sure.
Will it attract the monster?
Yeah, you
We
guys
use
have.
this
So you
exploded
guys
trout?
have. You guys have
I've
been out
made
on
some
the water.
chum for the monster.
Yeah,
You
you
guys
did.
have. You guys have been out on the water for 2 hours now. Is anyone still fishing?
I'm gonna give it
Father
again.
Gregori's
'cause I'm
still doing
fucking
it.
I'm
angry.
gonna catch a.
I am now very wary of these fish, and I'm not standing close to the rails at all.
17.
Okay.
Me too.
Chunga's
Okay.
like, my
17.
neighbors really need to hear this roll.
Yeah.
So you gotta. We need the. We need the.
17 again.
We need the survival check first.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
Survival was
Right.
17.
Right. I was talking.
my
from,
bad.
Sorry.
Aha!
Kyle, you're not fishing,
Absolutely not. I am now very wary of these fish.
and Alex not fishing. Okay.
That's the second. That's the
rest-
second one of the night.
the what?
That's my
Oh,
second one of
that
the
you
night.
rolled. Hey Kyle, nice
Excuse me?
1500, nice 1500, bro.
Fucking what, bro?
He pulls the monster out like, ah!
Kyle rolling 1500. Oh,
He lifts up the
I
lake.
wonder if that's becoming unusual.
Like,
he just pulls up the monster and it's gone.
okay.
It's already dead. Fear.
Rolzer and Ophira both make your
Oh, no,
athletic
no,
checks.
it's just it always goes the highest number. Unless
I'm gonna
it's an
have
actual dice.
Klana help me again, and just roll with advantage. Klana, will you help me again?
Yeah, I'm
That's a
really
16 land a
providing
fish.
moral support at this point and standing very far back. But I will assist.
I missed.
18.
Okay.
Fuck. Wait. Can I roll with advantage? Can somebody help me?
Yeety could help you.
Yeety's not the kind of guy to
So
help.
no, you're not rolling with advantage. What'd you roll?
Edie
I
would
rolled
cheer
it.
her on though, and
I
Oh
mean,
yeah,
okay, I
Yeety's like
rolled a 17.
emotionally supporting you, but he's not gonna help.
I rolled a 17 outside of my tray. And
Okay,
then-
that's fine.
Alright.
Both of your fish still get away,
What?
unfortunately.
No, I mean my athletic check is 5, so it'd be 22.
Yeah, both of those fish still get away.
Damn.
you
But-
did it better than 22.
No, they both rolled 20s. Both of those
Oh, okay.
fish are, yeah.
Oh, okay, it's against. All right, I didn't know
Okay,
that.
Opposing
okay.
check.
What,
Yeah,
what
it's
DC does this set for?
no. It's a check against the fish. So
Okay.
yeah. Grigori, did you do your athletics?
Yes, I got a 16.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was survival. I did not do my athletics check yet.
Okay, go ahead and give yourself an athletics.
17. There we go.
Oh,
Oh,
you
Grigori, MVP of the fishing game, has managed to pull in a second knucklehead trout
That's
in
my
all of
fucking
this-
boy.
off the line.
And all this time, the fish I blasted in the chum, have I noticed any of it get blopped or grabbed or anything like that?
Well, as you guys are talking about Father Grigori's most recent catch, dark ripples begin to disrupt the surface of the lake, causing your boats to bob unnaturally from side to side. And you can see, approaching you quickly in the water, a large mass that's just kind of, it's not out of the water, but you can tell that it's right under.
I'm aiming an Eldritch Blast right at it.
Wow, that's the most warlock thing I've ever heard.
It is me.
There's a thing. I'm aiming Eldritch Blast at it.
I'm pulling my crossbow out and shouting across to Yeety and just say, "Hey, give us a shot!" and asking you to kind of move water out of the way.
As soon as the fish gets within, we'll say, the fish. As soon as it gets within, hold on, let me move you guys real quick too.
Combat encounter on a boat.
I mean,
Oh.
This one doesn't have lighting on it, right? Yeah. Okay, we're just gonna. You guys have your 30 feet. Can you guys see anything on there?
No tokens.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Wonderful.
Yeah, you can see the map though.
Where are your tokens? Oh, my library. There we go. Okay.
Oh no, I fell in. We really should have brought bigger boats, huh?
Wamp, wamp.
Who's gonna say the jaws lined up?
We don't have a
Just
bard,
son of a
so
'Cause
Okay. I'm giving control of all tokens to all players. Feel free to be trollish. I was going to say don't be trollish, but there's no point. Be trollish if you're going to be trollish.
I'm not your dad. Live your life.
all right, so where's the mass exactly?
Yeah.
Well, what I was
Wait,
about to
who
say is that when
tried
the
to move
when
me
the
off the boat?
when the mass gets within 25 feet of the boats, it suddenly disappears, and you can see a shadow dart quickly under the waves. And now it is just you guys in boats.
How big is the mass?
The mass was big.
Like, can
How-
we at least?
You
At least
couldn't get like
I shouted at Yeedy to like clear us a shot in the water. So can we at least like see if we roll fast enough to react or something like that?
I'm gonna tell you, if you if you move aside a 5-foot square of water, the thing's gonna just dive, because that's all he can do with shape water is affect a 5 by 5 foot cube at a
Yeah,
time.
but I'm saying like as we saw the mass coming up close to us and it was rocking our boats. That's when we did it. So
The,
can
the
we see
spell
if we react
specifically
faster
like
than it?
talks about really not being able to affect enemies with it. So
no, he just wants you to move the water so you can like.
I
see it.
understand, but
Yeah.
like
I'm not saying I'm saying it's not going to move enough water aside quickly
Okay.
enough
To make it matter.
to give you any information worth having.
Okay.
I was just mentioning like the spirit of the rule is that you can't do much against enemies with it. It's just like utility.
But I was just saying like clear a path for us to
I got-
shoot,
yeah.
not actually
I get
touch
you.
the thing.
We have like
Okay.
harpoon
Okay.
things, right? For the that Klana fashioned for us.
Yeah, but if we don't know where it is, we'd be throwing it a
It's
super
too far down.
disadvantage.
Oh right, I was
like
gonna ask how
there.
big is it in relation to the boat?
Okay, the creature, you see fins shoot out of the water about 15 feet north of Rolzer and Klana's boat, and water is splashed out of the lake and into the boat. And Klana and Rolzer, you both get a decent look at the shape of it, so I need both of you guys to make me a nature check.
Okay.
No one has ever known less about nature than me. So that's a nat 1.
I rolled an 11.
I'm not even sure it's a fish anymore.
Okay,
It's
hold
a
on 1
demon.
second.
What was it? What did they call it?
I mean, clearly
Started
it's a
with
a
bird. It's
monster.
like a giant penguin, you know? Like
Right, Edie.
So
Sure,
you guys,
buddy.
you guys
I'm
rolled
with
an
Yeedy
11,
on that one.
an 11 and a 1.
A natural one, yeah.
Okay, so you guys do not make out.
Nerds.
You guys do not make out what the beast is, but you guys are in the boats, and the beast dives back under the water. And you guys are sitting there hanging out when it comes up. Well, you don't see it come up, but you feel something ram the underside of the boat that Father Grigori, Ophira, and Yeedy are in. And it rams it hard to the point that you see some splintering from the timbers making up the bottom of the boat. And it's like nothing, no water's coming in or anything, but it definitely gets you concerned about.
oh dear God.
Yeah, I mean, it's a strong hit. The boat like bobs out of the water, and I need you all to make dexterity saving throws.
Do me or Klana
you
see like what? No, but do we see like what's causing this while this is happening?
No, but I'm going to give the other guys a chance.
That's a 7.
13.
7, 13, and 15.
15.
Okay. Okay, Yeety, you are knocked prone,
Okay.
but the
But
other
not
two
out of the boat or
stay
anything?
standing. Not out of the boat. No, not this time. And then
Ophira, do you think you can navigate us over to an ice platform for me to hop out of this wooden death box?
Ophira and Father Grigori,
Oh, I thought you were all about this.
before you do that, roll nature checks because you get a glimpse of it as it swims.
And I
on
look at
the
Klana
boat.
like, dude, Klana, go to the ice chunk they're going to. That's not a bad idea. We need to get this boat off the...
Shit. Nature?
Yes,
6.
18.
a six total.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're the
jeez.
worst ranger, man.
I know, but
You
I
guys
rolled
killing
a-
stuff, but
I
anything
rolled a
nature-wise,
2.
you're like, I don't fucking know.
Okay,
I
hold
rolled
on.
a 2 and my check is 4. The one time I rolled
wanna
a
do this
20,
this way
it didn't
because it's
count.
more fun.
Nice.
Yeah. So Father Grigori has identified the beast that is now dipped below the waves again.
Well, that is a very strange creature beast to have up over here. Creature beast. There
Do we
go.
hear him
What?
say that?
Yeah, you guys are close enough to all hear each other.
It's actually called the Beach Priest.
Nature priest.
Do I know other things about it now that I know what it is?
I mean, you know as much as you. What do you know about? Do you want to tell them what it is? I don't want. I don't want to.
Oh,
I want you to be able to give it in character. Yeah.
This is in fact an old dinosaur bones monster. How do you say that in the time long ago there was a large
Intelligence check.
large
Your
water
intelligence.
water
18.
creatures. Yeah, I know my intelligence is 18, but I've also had 5 shots.
But like 4
Father
hours
Grigori
ago.
is perpetually drunk.
It's a
It is a
plesiosaurus.
it's a plesiosaurus.
He also has no first language. It's all second.
If you are unawares of what a plesiosaurus is, it is like a dinosaur. It is it has the fins that it goes under the water, and I was told maybe it was herbivore, but this one seems like maybe herbivore now has taste for carnivore.
And now he knows a lot about it.
So we need to. I heard. I still slap Klana like, dude, I can help you, but let's get to one of these ice chunks to get out of this
Okay,
death.
yeah,
Yeah.
sorry. I rolled a 14 to like get us to the same ice flow.
I didn't even roll for that.
Like,
I don't. Yeah, I didn't.
over here or whatever.
I don't. What would I be rolling for?
Wisdom. Roll of wisdom. I think that's where vehicle proficiency falls. Survival.
Roll a wisdom or survival? 'Cause my wisdom check
they're
is
the-
1. My survival is 3.
Round of pass.
Yeah.
Oh, did it turn off? No.
6.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's. I will check it to you.
Oh, why is this doing this? I can't see all my stuff. I can't see all my plesiosaurus stuff, guys.
Where are you? Oh, dang.
I talk about how the plesiosaurus is a large marine sauropterygian reptile lived during the early part of the Jurassic period. It is known by early complete skeletons from the lias of
There you
this
go.
place called England.
There you go.
I've been to a museum once, and I saw the bone structure of this thing. I never thought that in the flesh it still happened to be, especially up here where it is very cold. I always imagined that something with so much blood would freeze us so easily, but
Okay,
I don't
so-
know.
So are you guys trying to navigate boats to ice flows and things like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing.
Okay. As soon as you guys start to move the boats with intent and purpose, this thing gets closer to the surface and approaches you guys.
I'm holding onto a blast. Like I'm ready to.
Cool. We're gonna roll initiative.
Hooray!
Yeah.
Hey.
Oh my god. 6.
Type it in.
15. Oh yeah. Yep. You're right.
Alec, probably. I'd probably make you make some kind of roll, but it would be generous since that's a bonus action.
All right.
Sorry, I got distracted by that.
Did
Okay.
you? Oh, Rory rolls initiative. Okay. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me.
Did it not send?
All I got was the router.
Who are we? Oh, Grigori is up there. Sorry, got it. Grigori
Sorry,
used the actual roll function.
Did it send that time?
I think he's the only one that
I mean,
actually
they all like
linked
using
his
their-
sheet.
Yeah, which makes sense.
I'm also the only one that doesn't use the physical dice, so
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I should switch because
Loser.
I'm rolling like shit.
Okay,
I didn't want to say anything,
virtual
except for, like, do you have
D&D.
another dice you can switch to?
Yeedy, you are. So this is going to be the
shiny.
just an FYI. The boats are part of the map, so the boats aren't really going to move with you guys. So we're gonna have to be we're gonna have to be imaginative with that. But
Okay.
here's your boy.
Oh,
Oh, awakened.
Is he like at the surface?
Awakened.
He's close enough to the surface at this point that he saw you guys moving and decided to get more actively involved in fucking up your boats. Is basically what's happening. He decided to stop playing cat and mouse coy once you guys started doing things, and decided to engage. So, Yeedy.
Sorry. Oh, holy shit! That's a big boy. As Yeedy just kind of goes ha and fires like magic missiles straight up, which
Okay.
of course like curve to hit it because there's
Yep.
no roll to hit on magic
'Cause they're-
missiles.
Because they're magic missiles and they
Yep.
can do things like that.
So he basically just kind of goes blah, and magic missiles shoot out of his hands.
Okay.
It's 3 of them, correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
So
Well,
let's see,
I don't know. Are
that's-
you using a first level spell slot or a second? You don't have
first.
second
I
level
don't have
spell
them
slots
yet.
yet.
So
Did we
Yeah.
do
You just
thing
have
already?
Misty step through your.
Did we do thing
through
already?
Faye, yeah.
But, okay. I couldn't-
Wow, that's pretty good rolls. 12 damage.
12 damage to the plesiosaur. All right, yeah, your magic missiles go up and scatter into the air, and then you can see them sort of home in and arc down and shoot into the water with a sizzle as little puffs of steam come up where they enter the water and into the
Did
side
any-
of the beast.
Did anybody take the notebook from?
I
what's his
did.
face To
I did.
take,
I have
take
it.
down info. Okay.
Now, I'm sorry, you said 12, right?
Yes, sir.
Which
I'm
like
anxiously,
pretty damn near
while we're
max.
running away, I'm like, Plesiosaurus,
Yeah, I rolled
what else do they do,
threes.
Father Grigori?
I rolled 3s on each of them.
Nice.
How do you know so much about plesiosaurs?
Oh, I'm gonna move you just because you're not steering the boat. That's
Oh, yeah.
right. Okay. All right. Next up in the initiative order is Rolzer,
I
Mr.
see.
Mr.
what-
Eldritch Blast himself.
And funny story, I'll be casting Toll the Eldritch Blast on this thing.
Wow.
I'm gonna look where the magic mist. I'm gonna look where the Eldritch Blast went, and I'm gonna launch an Eldritch Blast right where I saw those magic missiles go.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll ye old dice. That'll be a 23 to hit.
That's gonna do it.
Okay.
Nope, fuck you, doesn't it?
This plesiosaurus is covered in steel.
That'll be 7 points of force damage.
7 points of force damage. Okay, yours goes into the water and smacks the plesiosaurus in much the same space that Yeety's magic missile did. Since that's where you were aiming, right? And you aimed so very well. Klana.
All right, so
Get us to the ice.
I don't think my crossbow is going to hit much below the surface, so I'm going to try to start navigating our boat to the ice flow. Wow. Okay, so I got a 14 again. The same thing I rolled last time I did that before the fight started.
No, I don't think you have to roll to move the rowboat. You can move.
Okay.
You can move up to 15 feet, with 190-degree turn included.
All right, so we're right here.
Is that the ice flow you're going for?
You didn't want to go for the closer one?
Actually, yeah, that's a good point.
Because we can be like almost there if we go to the other one. Yeah.
All right, pretend we are a boat. Be a boat.
Whoops, wait, sorry.
I was about to
that spaceship's going into that guy's mouth.
That spaceship's docking right into that ice flow, dude. Holy shit, that spaceship, dude. Okay.
He's trying to get sassy with our afterburners.
All right, the
I noticed you noticing that.
So can I like prep an action to fire a crossbow once it's up, or is it the full action to do the 15 feet?
It's the full move action.
Okay. Dude, our ship is so much fucking better in this map one.
Yeah.
Roll 20 is really great.
All right.
Oh, damn.
How do I erase this?
All right,
You mean
well,
you all hang out with
Don't
MS
erase it.
Paint online? Okay.
What is the, oh, there it is. Okay. All right. Here he come.
get that boy.
Oh, Lord, he a coming.
Yeah, the
come
dinosaur
that
comes
boy.
swimming
Oh
up
shit!
to the side of this
Ah!
boat. And, oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot about this. The dinosaur, which is here, is actually going to go here. And then because of its extremely long neck, it's going to reach out and bite the ass corner of your boat.
Which
Is
boat?
that the part
The
that's
more-
already broken?
The more damaged boat. No, the
Oh, good.
the bite that's missing was in the front.
Okay.
Let's see, what is the...
That's our boat, right?
No, it's
No,
the
it's-
other.
it's-
No, he's
going
going
after.
for our boat.
Oh, okay.
Well, this probably will provoke any attack of opportunity or anything.
Oh, okay. Okay, he takes a sizable chunk out of the boat, so much so that water is quite easily sloshing in, especially given all the raucousness of the events occurring. So your
Yeah, I
boat,
need to make
your
a
boat is
save.
looking worse for wear. No saves on that one. He just reaches over and bites a big piece of
Okay.
wood off the boat. It shakes, but not enough to
Alright.
to
Right as he comes to the surface, I'm just gonna holler, "Harpoon him now! Keep him high!"
Okay, and then it's Frump. Grigori, my bad.
I'm gonna need to have that plesiosaur make a DC 13 Wisdom saving throw as I proceed to toll the dead.
Well, you know, this plesiosaur is incredibly wise. That was such a foolish move.
I figured it would be.
I would have
same
figured
way as
you, of all
you
people,
never
Father
know.
Gregory, would know how wise the plesiosaur is, the wisest of all the dinosaurs.
The wisest of all the dinosaurs. And this one is old to boot.
Ancient plesiosaur, which makes it better.
Awaken.
This is the master shredder of plesiosaurs, so
Okay, the plesiosaur does not succeed.
He will take
1d12
1d12 necrotic damage. Oh, great.
From the Dolores Bell. Ah, okay.
He will take
All
1d12. So 1.
The plesiosaur is slightly irked by the sound of the Dolores bell.
The plesiosaur slowly begins to understand that it was harmed over the course of 14 hours.
Like everything else will one day die. He just didn't realize it was from the
My
bell.
heart place, and I never knew it until just now.
Such a wise plesiosaur.
And we're on Ophira.
I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
God, no, I made so much time for these harpoons.
I know no one's using them at all.
Stuff we're better at, man.
The best laid plans of mustachioed dwarves.
By the way, first blood goes to he. True.
He
So
panicked.
you're not here to smoke this joint,
He
so
panicked,
do not worry.
but
I will smoke this all for you.
I will smoke
I'm not
this with
sure what
you.
to do after that.
You're casting Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hunter's Mark is a bonus action, so you still have a move action and an additional action that you can take.
Alright.
Which I mean, since you Hunter's Marked it, I would recommend taking a shot at it while its head is out of the water.
Okay. I will take a shot. Okay, how does that do? So the spell ends, you deal extra 1d6. Okay. So. Oh my god, I rolled a 1.
No.
So that was a 7.
So what terrible
Arrow,
thing happens?
No, one is a you
It doesn't
miss.
matter.
Hold on,
Yeah.
hold on. Can I take a second here real quick? Hey, Eric? Eric, can I get a better look at those pants, bud? What's the pants situation here?
Oh, he's muted.
You're muted or something, Eric.
Are those... Nice.
Oh yeah.
These are Mickey
Mickey
Mouse
Mouse.
Oh, goddamn, yo.
joggers, man.
Those are very...
You gotta get yourself a pair of these bad
Yeah,
boys.
those,
yeah.
those are the
Oh,
comfies I
yeah.
like.
Cinches.
Spread 'em!
Right there, it cinches
Look
right
at
there
that.
on the leg.
Oh my god,
Right,
look at those
You
pants!
know, come down
Oh
to.
my god.
I've
Yeah,
never
go
seen
off.
such a
Go
beautiful
get yourself
thing.
a pair.
Why
Target.
is
Union
it-
mandated pants break.
Why is that plesiosaurus wearing pants with mouses on them? Mouses is on them.
Oh shit, Eric, do you have Aeon's End?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, we were
that's like,
talking
I'm
I was-
sure that's
I was
the game
chatting
I'm
with-
most looking forward to playing again when COVID isn't a thing anymore.
So,
Yeah, dude.
Ophira's arrow has gone wide and unfortunately uselessly into the water, and the plesiosaur continues its rampage. But before it gets to do anything, Yeety, our favorite reactionary magic user,
Please, someone
Wow.
is back up to plate.
Yeety, seeing a chunk of boat missing, goes, "Oh fuck!" and like basically just kind of like forms a chunk of ice onto the side of the boat to try to like
Okay,
stop it from
okay.
sinking.
Okay.
And
Well, I like it.
Yeah, that's a good
that's,
idea.
that's my turn.
Clever. That's clever, and I'm gonna give it to you, and I'm gonna have you roll a 1d4 for me.
Okay. 3.
Okay. I am giving the boat 1d4 plus 2 for your proficiency. Extra hit points.
Nice.
I am counting it as,
Thanks, Yeety.
as healing repairs. So your ice forms up the side of the boat.
I got you, boys.
Effectively, it doesn't. It
No, I
doesn't
like to
go.
think Yeety does this.
It doesn't go
It
all.
doesn't.
It doesn't go all the way to the brow of the boat. So it's like an incomplete repair, but it is a patch that adds
Something.
some
We're
half
not
back
actively
onto the boat.
sinking anymore.
It's like temporary
the water's
HP, you
not-
know?
Yeah,
It'll keep you
Yeah,
from
exactly.
dying until you die.
it's
Fiendish
HP
vigor.
for like an hour or so.
Yeah.
Rolzer.
Seeing that he took a chunk out of the boat, I am gonna, do what I do. I'm gonna shoot an Eldritch Blast right at its ugly head again.
Seeing that it took a chunk out of the boat, I'm going to react as I would in any other situation. Shoot it with an
Seeing that
Eldritch
this
Blast.
dinosaur
Yeah.
took
22
a chunk
to
out
hit.
of our boat.
Huh?
22 to hit.
Okay, yeah, that Eldritch Blast makes contact.
That does 14 points of damage.
Ooh, fuck. A very successful Eldritch Blast that smacks the Plesiosaurus in the side of the head, causing it to recoil and then look back at you and hiss in anger.
And I do this.
And the Plesiosaurus is still hissing.
Edie like kind of cringes.
I'm angry at this point. I got slapped by a fish. I'm being bitten off by this thing. I don't like the water.
And now it's Klana's turn.
All right.
Get us. Get
Is
the
it
boat.
still like above the water? Can I still
Yeah.
like see it and stuff?
Yep, it's
And
still
is it close enough if I lean on Yeety's newfound repairs that I can stab at it? Or do I have to?
no,
Okay.
unless you were to have a 10-foot reach
Okay.
on a weapon.
Yeah, can you
Alright,
get us?
well,
Can you get the boat off the water and just like get us to the ice chunk, and we can pull the boat out?
Well, I think we're close enough. You could make the jump now, right?
Yeah, I'm not. Oh, could I have done that too? Hop on the ice chunk and take that shot.
Sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
I'll
moved actually.
Okay, that's my move. Then I jumped on the ice chunk and I blast it. Then I look to like grab the boat and see if I can help him get it out the water when he gets close enough.
So just for like confidence of the shot, I kind of step up onto Yeety's ice repair to fire my short bow, and
You step onto ice to
Yeah, that seems like a fucking
short
confident
ice,
as
get, like,
shit thing to
angles
do.
shoot out at it, you know?
to shore up your. Just do it on the wood. Why would you?
Yeah.
There isn't any wood there.
You just want
It's
disadvantage
fine,
for
it's fine.
fun, or
Well, regardless, it's a 23.
Now
to
make
hit.
sure you don't crush the ice
23 to
that
hit.
fixed
Yeah,
the boat.
that also hits the Plesiosaurus.
All right, and it's gonna dish up 7 to it,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna use my
Well, it's
my
so
little-
ruined.
my little dash to get up on here, and just kind of hold on to the boat and try to pull it flush with the ice flow as much as I can.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would try and help him with that as well.
All right. It is now the Plesiosaurus's turn, and the Plesiosaurus at this point has a crossbow bolt sticking out of its neck, and it is quite singed up from, I think it's been hit with a total of 5 magical blasts, and somewhere on it, a tiny piece of it is necrotized from a Dolores spell.
it's like a spider bite.
And the Plesiosaurus looks rapidly between the two boats full of you guys, and then decides to make up its mind and dives straight under the water.
It's almost why I was like, we should use harpoons.
Well, so you want to get dragged underwater by a giant
Yeah, there's
plesiosaur?
no way we're gonna win that strength check.
When you have like 5 people that can pull out a time, you might.
All right, Captain Ahab.
We have 2 of you over there on the ice shelf, and we have 3 of us over here on this tiny boat.
Look, the ship has sailed at this point. All right.
We have all
just
3
goes-
of
Just
us.
He just goes, wait,
I'm fine with that.
everybody wait. What the fuck do we do?
I think we should get to an ice shelf and all the 5s of us, and maybe like Take a
IL, can you do
break.
another one of your homing missile things, Edie?
I don't really know how I did that in the first place, so maybe.
Grigori starts
Hi.
oaring the ship over towards the other 2 on the ice shelf.
Okay. You guys are out of combat right now, so
Oh, okay.
And that was my
This
next
is really
question. Are we out of
uncomfortable.
combat?
I do not enjoy doing this. This body is not built for manual labor.
I will take over for Father Grigori because.
Oh, Jen, put your mic down or
Jen,
something.
Jen, your mic.
Fuck, sorry. I will take over for Grigori because
Thank
he's
you.
old.
This flesh is weird and
Let's go
frail.
to this one, though. We should go to this one.
That one.
We should go to that one. That way we've got him surrounded.
Well,
in
you
that
gonna come
time,
back?
do I see like any like movement of water after he dives down where I can take like one last second shot as he's running away, or no?
What? No,
Like-
no. It dives like straight down, and then it's it's water. It's dark. It's nighttime. It doesn't have to go far down before you lose sight of it.
Did it-
So are you guys
did I
all on the ice now? Have you like all pulled up boats and hopped onto a little ice floe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we on
Are
the
we on
same
this
one?
one?
or
I
have you
figured
moved-
we
No,
should go
I
to
thought
this
you,
one
I
because
thought you said
that's
you were trying
like
to go to this one.
Hey,
not
I started
much.
going to the other guys. I don't know if these like what's on the other side of this map over here. Like it's just two little squares. Maybe
Yeah,
there's
hold on,
the
I have
ice
a-
flow is actually bigger than that. This is just a snapshot in time. Unless it's not, in which case I would still go over towards them. But then I also stopped being the one to row. So
Okay.
So
Well, I'm gonna keep rowing the same direction that he was. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna-
so you guys are all over on the same ice flow. You guys
Okay.
are all
Yeah.
going to get on the
All
same
right.
ice flow.
Okay.
All right. Trying to decide how I want to. Well, no. What do you guys? Yeah. What are you guys doing? You've all gone and
Hey,
Did I
hey,
did I hear? Did I hear what
you,
kind of noise it made?
working with the ice on our boat.
Like, did I hear it like ah or something?
did you hear what kind of noise it made? It at one point made a hissing noise at you,
Can I?
which, to
I got-
your knowledge, seems possibly unusual for a plesiosaurus.
Well, I'm trying to see if I can replicate that same sound with minor illusion. Like maybe I can do it
Yeah, you
underwater or something.
You could replicate the sound with minor illusion. You heard it
Yeah,
well
the last time you did that, the last
It
time
drew
you
his
did that,
attention to us. We need to kill this thing.
I was mauled by polar bears.
Yeety turns to Rolzer and goes, "You know, buddy, sometimes patience is the option." As he
We don't know if it's
continues to
coming back,
as he
though.
continues to like mold this like beautiful ice corner and like start carving in little things because he's very bored.
I'm looking to give him like an
hand
angry.
out
And I was like, oh,
rations
that's
to
lovely.
everyone. I hand a ration. Would you care for something to eat, maybe, Rosa? You're not you when you're hungry.
Eat a
I'm just Betty
Snicker.
White over here.
Okay,
Thank you, Father Gregory. Nom,
as you
nom, nom,
guys
nom.
are sitting on the ice floe, there is a violent rumbling under your boats. Your boats are, since they're close together, both smashed and pushed 5 feet apart from each other, but they're still up near the ice floe. Although they do a little bit of splintering and seem to have taken a bit more damage. Edie, your ice construction on the one boat shatters with the pressure of the hit.
Can we
and
pull
then
the boat
about- and
off
then
onto
about-
the ice shelf?
Sure.
Yeah, like, let's get the boats on the ice.
You see the creature move out away from the ice flow, and then slowly it raises its neck out of the water.
Blast.
And you hear it. Okay, cool.
Well, we all
As you're readying your blast, you hear it in a reptilian-sounding voice go, "Leave already!" And then you shoot an eldritch blast at it. So go ahead and roll.
I go, whoa!
Can I make a deck save to try to stop him from doing that?
Sure, that's more fun than just making him not do it. Let's do
All
that.
right, so I nat 20'd it.
Okay.
You just like grab my arm and like hold
And
it
he
up like
just-
I'm just
he
going,
just-
oh!
So Klana, take 2 residual damage from
Fair
From-
enough.
the Eldritch Blast zizzing past you as you tackle.
Well, I'm just trying to like deflect it. to
Yeah, I
somewhere.
just think you're trying to like slap my arm up.
Yeah,
Yeety,
that's
Yeety
fine.
But
puts
yeah, I still get hit by it, but not like I'm not barreling him down.
Yeety puts a hand on Rolzer's shoulder and goes, "See, patience. Why do you want us to leave, big guy?"
Hello there, sir.
You have to leave. I was told to make people leave.
Why?
Who told you this?
Whom?
It
Everybody's asking who, and Edie's like, why?
it glowers at you and says, "Just leave." But I'm gonna need you to make if you want to continue to ask it questions, you're gonna need to make persuasion checks. It
Why?
does not
Wait,
seem
can I-
particularly
can I-
eager to speak to you. It just seems.
Can I try and deceive it? Like we can help you.
Also,
What about
I
animal
want-
handling?
I want Rolzer, and actually, let's have everybody make a quick Arcana check.
Okay.
19.
18.
Not non-natural 20.
Okay. And Grigori got a 7. Okay, so everyone except
It's
Grigori.
my second natural one in a row.
Everyone except Grigori knows that a plesiosaurus should not be intelligent and capable of speech. And you also know
Yeah.
that it is more than likely been given this gift by a Druid's Awaken spell, and that the effects of a Druid's Awaken spell are permanent. So this creature was granted sentience by a Druid, and that it's not a timed effect. It is just now a sentient, intelligent plesiosaurus. So anyway, Al, you're questioning it.
I was trying to do so as well.
Yep. Why?
Why what?
Does it want people to leave?
Because it told me to make people leave, and if I don't obey, it takes away its gifts.
He turns to Rolls.
ask him
Watch
who."
this. Watch this. Who?
Okay, roll a d20.
12.
Hey,
Wait.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I have a +5 to persuasion, not a +1.
Yeah, I was gonna say you
17.
have charisma.
The one called Ravison.
Ravis.
What?
Ravison.
Rolls. When?
It looks like raisin. Go ahead and roll that persuasion again.
Oh my gosh! It's another 17.
Okay. When was it given the gifts?
He just
Is that-
asked when.
Is that the question?
So
a year-
he answered Ravison, and I asked when.
when did he tell you
The
to do
creature
that?
doesn't understand the question.
Yeah. Hey,
I tap Yeety on the shoulder. I get it. Do you know where Ravison is now?
Go
Hey,
ahead and
I-
roll persuasion.
Steve, while this
That
is
would be the
going,
where. That would be the
Can
where.
I use like sleight of hand to try to motion everybody to get like a shot ready?
You're gonna try and communicate to everyone through sleight of hand to
Yeah.
ready a shot.
Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead, make a roll for it.
My persuasion check was 21.
Okay, we're in the middle of something else. Hold on.
All right.
All right. It's 17.
Kyle's doing a thing. 17 for your sleight of
Yeah.
hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody else roll a perception check.
So I don't forget this.
15.
Wow. Jesus.
21.
Friend,
Sorry.
Grigori, you got to get it together, man.
I'm far too sober for this.
When you roll
21.
poorly, I roll well.
Okay, so Rolzer, Ophira, and Yeety all see Klana's hand signal and infer that he is telling them to prepare a shot. Father Grigori continues to be oblivious to this developing situation.
Father Grigori loses his ability to see anything.
Dan, what was your question?
Do you know where Ravison is now?
No! Now go!
All right, I kind of motioned to fire off at it.
And I yell, wait.
I didn't ready a shot because I don't think it's.
Yeah, I'm also waiting.
I have a question.
well,
I'm just kind of holding my bow
he
now.
motioned-
I guess we're just not.
Did you motion or not?
Yeah, no, like I motioned
Okay,
for it.
then I fired.
Did you ready a shot, Kyle?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, so,
so
okay, I guess
Kyle and Al fire, I guess.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I use my natural one eyes to do Eyes of the Grave, and I want to know if I know the location of any undead within 60 feet.
Okay. You detect no undead within 60
Cool.
feet. Yeah.
All right.
Good cover. Good cover, though.
I got a 16 to hit, and can we call it a sneak attack?
Sure, yeah.
Seven plus. All right, so I dish out 11 if it hits.
Okay. Yep. That is a hit. Said you had a 16, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, and then Yeety, what is your?
Edie's standing with his arms crossed and just kind of goes like, pew, and 3 magic missiles shoot out from basically his armpit to the left, come seeking back around and hit for 11 damage.
Okay. Now I guess let's roll initiative again.
Pew pew.
And I literally go like, "What the hell? It can talk!"
He said fire!
You can talk too.
What part of intelligent dinosaur destroying boats do you not get?
Yeah, but what made him do that? We have to figure that out too now.
You got
I do not think
everything
we
you
do.
got.
I really don't think we need to figure that out. Pretty sure we gotta kill it.
I think we already figured out as best we can, and we also need to kill the monster.
Yeah, it turns out this monster, while being able to talk, is not very intelligent because took all that time talking to us and not chomping down on us.
Go ahead.
Yeah, that means it's not a feral beast.
So?
Okay.
Most monsters
He's a
aren't.
beast that's killing a bunch of people.
Because he was okay.
Most monsters aren't.
I mean, I don't know how you think we're gonna help.
You are a demon and you have affinity for monsters. I get it, but like, put yourself into our mortal human shoes. You are all terrifying.
And again,
we exist
still
here in
the
flesh
only
and blood.
human.
Half human.
Half-breeds don't count. Edie actually says that.
Everyone just goes like, "Oh."
No offense meant. No offense meant.
This is the bastard child over here. We're all humans here, so yeah, Roser, I understand you have affinity for monster kind over here, but you are different. You are not out here murdering other innocent humans.
I don't
if
know,
you
I
start
think
doing
he-
that, maybe I open my
Okay,
monster chest and I go hunt you down.
need to stop having conversation right now though, because you're in combat and you don't have time to have all this.
I was gonna say the monster 3 miles
Yeah,
away.
so-
However, you're
Jen-
still talking.
Jen, you're up.
All right. Oh my god, I rolled a 1.
For what? What are you doing?
5. We rolled for. Oh shit.
It's
to
your
hit.
turn.
I was gonna.
Then no, it doesn't count. You didn't know. You didn't say what you're doing yet, so natural 1 doesn't count. We all know the law.
Yeah,
Well,
no,
I
what are
mean,
you
since we
trying to
were
do?
all- I was gonna. Oh wait. Can we see it right now? Sorry.
Yeah, its head is still out of the water after being blasted,
How rough does this,
shot, blasted. It's looking
how rough
real
does this
rough.
creature look?
It looks rough, and it looks kind of sad about it.
Oh god! Oh god!
I don't know what to do right now.
You can try and you don't have to attack. You can talk to it. You can talk to people. It's just we got to keep it kind of
Right.
structured by turn so that we're not just.
All right. I'm gonna try to talk to it still.
What do you want to say to it? It's
What
just
did
been
you ask me?
it's just been shot by your friends.
Yeah, the die's been
Alright.
cast. Pardon the pun.
All right. Fine. Then I'll just attack it.
Oh, okay.
Longbow. I can't cast Hunter's Mark again, can I?
You still have Hunter's Mark on it,
Yeah, it's still on it.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, in that case, all right.
right? Because
Wait, what does Hunter's
how long
Mark do?
how long does Hunter's Mark last? Hunter's Mark lasts for up to an hour. So yeah, you definitely still have Hunter's Mark on it.
Jen, does that work for all of us or just you?
Just
Just her.
Just me.
Okay.
All right. Then okay. I'll try to hit it with my longbow. I rolled a 2. So 8.
okay. Yeah, your shot
I'm so bad at this.
glances off the scale of the dinosaur into the water, and it's Rolzer's go.
I just kind of shake my head and kind of thinking like I'm just gonna try and end this thing suffering now. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it again.
Say the line, Morlock.
I cast Eldritch Blast and it's a 26 to hit.
I feel bad for this creature, and I wish to help it, so I'm gonna blast it.
Well, I tried
It's
to
the
do
only
it.
thing-
It's like any other
It's the only
situation.
fucking thing I know how to do. I'm sorry.
And you have like actual spells like that?
And then the dinosaur
Yeah, I
was
do.
so beat up that it was crying. So anyway, I started blasting.
I hit it, so
Yeah, you did.
10 points of force damage.
Okay, you
Poor fucking dinosaur.
the Eldritch Blast hits the dinosaur in the head as the Eldritch Blast flies through the cold winter air towards the dinosaur, steaming as it goes. You hear it you hear it let out one last "please go," and then the blast hits it, and the dinosaur falls backwards and with an enormous splash begins sinking into the murky depths of the lake.
I just let out a long sigh, take out the notebook, and just sadly ask Father Grigori, "Can you tell me this up about the plesiosaurus again so I can write it out for this guy?"
Yeety walks over, puts his arm around, rolls his shoulder, and goes, "Listen, I get it. You both had tails, but it was attacking people."
Look,
I miss
honestly
home.
upset about the talking dinosaur lake monster being dead. Is that where we are right now?
Yeah, I feel bad.
Is it because people
But
call
we
you
need
a
to move on.
monster?
I sit down and I ask Grigori again, "Can you tell me some of the plesiosaurs I can put in the notebook?"
Let me get this straight.
Well, I'm
This
quite.
is how you
Oh,
show
but
how
Father Grigori has some words for you first.
Where are Grigori's funeral rites for the plesiosaurus?
Yeah, where are the please?
I do not know how to do burial at sea. I was not trained for this.
Pretty sure that's all you do. You just let the bodies sink. He starts like repairing the boats with ice.
All right, hold on one second.
Let it go.
Grigori goes and stands
let it
over
go.
the edge and tolls the dead, doing like a specific rhythmic pattern of like dong, 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 getting like further and further away. And is like, yes, this plesiosaur is probably now the last of its thing to have become extinct. It is a true death of it and all of its people. It can now rest well through the veil in its next life. So, yes,
I feel
you are
shittier
perhaps
for all.
a monster for maybe extincting this last poor beautiful creature who obviously was sent here against its will to do murder against these poor humans. I also, in the throes of wanting to save the humans from monsters, think that blasting things eldritchly, very good choice, very good. Now, there are many times where
Look,
more
we
things
got two
needed
important
blasting,
things. One,
but
monster's gone. And
Truth.
two, we know this was deliberate.
Can't hold it
We
back
gotta figure out who
anymore.
this raisin person is.
The hunt for raisin.
Can I just remember everything Grigori said and I'm just writing all that down, not really paying attention to what they're doing?
Yeah, we can assume that you guys, as requested, spend a couple minutes here.
Grigori
down notes.
recites
Yeah.
the entirety of what the plesiosaur is that he knows about it in like a
Okay,
dirge.
I write all that down. Okay.
Here
But
It's
it was
I
Dolores.
also- it was also
am,
sentient.
fixing boats.
Do we have the same people steering people back in? Are you guys getting back in the boats? and
Yeah.
heading back to the
Mhm.
dock?
If they're
Yeah.
repaired and we're ready, we can go.
Okay, you guys same navigators?
Yeah.
Roll
I guess.
those boat checks.
Okay.
Edie,
Alex,
Edie,
it's
back up,
Look out there,
Captain
Look out
Morganing.
there.
Alec has done a pretty good job repairing these boats
Can we
to the point that you're not in any danger of sinking them on these ice flows, but I want to see how embarrassing this is for you guys. you've got
Can
5
one
ice
of us
flows
assist
this
us?
time.
Okay, so far we got 16. Should we type them in?
Sure, yeah.
Can we assist with that so they roll with advantage or no?
Is that survival?
Yeah,
Or
go
sorry,
ahead.
Okay. Roll all those
Yeah.
with advantage, Kyle.
what was
Okay.
that?
It's was it is it's just a wisdom check.
Oh, damn. Okay. Oh, but I have proficiency with water vehicles.
Yes, which I will account for.
I was gonna say, yeah, type all 5 of your numbers at once. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, whoops.
I'm bumblefucking this one.
Oh yeah. Okay, Jen, I need 2 more from you.
2 more.
Those
More
with
ice-
advantage.
More ice flows this time.
Yeah. You didn't want to see the ones that didn't make it, Dan.
Okay.
17.
I told you this was a move of overconfidence, not competency.
Ophira deftly navigates the rowboat.
No
through the
help
ice floes
whatsoever.
on the way back. Yep, avoiding every single one that comes in her path. And Klana does a
I
pretty
did
good
something
job,
right for
but
once.
hits 2 of them, bounces off one and kind of into another on his way through, and then makes it clean the rest of the way. And then you guys are at the icy shore of Bremen, and you haul the boats back across the ice to the docks, where
I assume Father Grigori is bringing his 2 knucklehead trouts with him.
He's got we're gonna be rich.
Yes.
He's just got 2 trout in his arm.
where your boy
You
Grit-
assume too much about Father Grigori, who in fact does not have either of the trouts in his hands.
Well, did
Where are
someone
they?
from his boat grab them?
I'm sure Yeedy or
I'll
Ophira
go
does.
grab them.
No, it doesn't matter if nobody thought to grab them. I guess everybody would assume Grigori was and leave them behind.
Yeah, because he caught them. Yeah.
Okay, so as you walk up, Grinsk is still there, and he watches you pull the boats up to the dock, and then as you approach, just kind of, what did you do to my boats? Why did my boats look like that? Oh,
we got-
did you catch any fish?
We got.
I kind of pat him on the shoulder and go, well, we did kill the giant monster terrorizing the fleets out there, so anyone can now go fish in safety.
And 2 fish.
In these boats? Did you catch any fish?
He's
As a matter
just
of
so-
fact,
I say very,
who
I
is
say very
trying
meekly.
since of the pay, I
You
caught
caught
2
2?
of them. Pair of knucklehead trouts for you, knucklehead trout.
Where are they in the? He runs over to the boats and sees the trout in there, and he goes like, "All right, good. Be gone with ye, please."
where's the money?
What? Did you
what were
ask him?
copper.
Did you ask him for the money?
Yeah, 10 copper, right?
He looks at you aghast, and he goes, "I have to fix these boats. I'm not paying you."
I go right back. I walk
Understood.
right back into his face, and I do the exact same intimidation thing.
You see what I'm saying, Father
done with
Grigori?
today.
These
Okay,
tieflings.
roll your intimidation check.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
He
I'm
had
doing the
no
whole
qualms
minor.
about
I'm doing the
murdering
whole minor
thing he
illusion
had.
thing.
He had a tail in common with him, and he murdered him.
He murdered
that's,
him
That's
for no
23.
reason.
Okay.
Poor creature was an
I'm
prisoner.
also kind of going along with Dan in the back and having a dagger in decent.
Okay,
view.
you intimidate Grinsk, and he goes,
Wow.
fine, and he gives you the 5 copper, and then refuses
The
to say
10?
another word.
10
to you.
copper?
10 copper, the 5 copper per fish, and then
I,
refuses to say another word to you.
I take the 10 copper. I hand it to Grigori just barely. I just walk and see if I can find Tally.
See what I mean about
Well,
these
you're
tieflings? They're always
welcome,
getting into
by the
trouble.
way.
I
Tally.
I
went to a
grab
tavern.
2 of
There was
those
no need for that
copper.
whatsoever. I wasn't going to take these 10 copper away from this poor man who's obviously starving.
He shoved us out on a lake to catch fish with a giant monster for 5 copper a head, and then
Yeah,
when we
no,
made
he's-
the entire lake safe for him, he wouldn't pay up 10 copper pieces.
I take the 10
no,
copper
he's
back.
definitely-
Town! This
I-
town
you-
has nothing in it.
Hold on 1 second, and I need to make this very clear. I'm going to do an opposed sleight of hand check to have the 10 copper taken away from myself by the tiefling.
Wait, you're gonna like try to slide it back into his pocket?
No, he tried to take it away from me right now. He said it himself.
Yeah.
I take the 10 copper back. And I said, no, this is my 10 copper. And as I was saying, well, that man himself was, in fact, very much an asshole.
I'm gonna try
This
to take
whole
the copper
place is
now.
destitute. So,
No, it's against me, dude.
No, you guys are all standing.
to
In
go
you guys are all standing
stimulate
together in a
economy.
street. None of you are sleight of handing copper from each other right now.
Why not?
do not take this
Because
10
it's
copper.
in-
Anyone who
because
I smack the hands
in
away.
hands. I'm not.
know.
It's
letting
in
you-
my hand right here. This 10 copper.
It's big.
And we are going to go to these 5 brothers, and we are going to get 10 shots on their tabs, and we're going to stimulate this economy and bring life to this now less forsaken land.
Yeety
And we're going to get
like
drunk.
Yeety finishes his snowband by like putting a nose on, and turns around and goes, "Did I hear shots?"
You did indeed, Yeety.
I
Let us
tap
go.
Rose around the shoulder and go, maybe we might want to talk to the, what are the heads of these towns called?
Town
Speakers.
speaker.
Might
We
wanna-
got
might
we gotta
wanna
go talk to that
speaker
elf,
now.
that half elf.
Yeah, my idea was go talk to the half elf, then go talk to the speaker.
Forgot
You can
the-
go talk to
That's-
whichever half-elf bastards you want to. I am getting shots. And I walk away towards the 5 inns.
Yeety turns to
I- tavern,
Roser.
The taverns.
And
the
kinda
taverns
like-
have no. There's an inn. The inn is a separate place. Just FYI.
Oh, the five taverns, the place that we were before.
Yeety kind of like shrugs at Roser and why I am struggling with names. Klana grins and then turns around and kind of jogs to catch up to Father Grigori.
Okay.
Look,
So-
he did good work
I-
today. He deserves it.
I sigh and follow them.
Which of
With
the
them.
5 are you guys okay?
I guess we're kind of split up.
5 are you guys going? 2 of you are going to
That's
look
okay.
for the half elf.
I don't
Yeah.
mind
Yeah.
sitting back and watching the whoever else does something that's like
Well,
plot
I just-
point
well, I
important
just-
doing
well,
their thing.
I just mean if you're going to the I'm thinking about this and I'm tripping over it, but it's just you're all going to the same place. The half elf is at one of the taverns.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Waiting for you guys. But
Right, that's what I was saying. is that-
that said, there are 5 of them, and there's no particular reason that the 3 of you going to get drinks would end up at the tavern that the half elf was at. So you
Why
might
don't you
end
roll,
up at one
Steve?
tavern.
Roll for us and let us know if we go to the right
10 minute
tavern. How about that?
Well, which you tell me which tavern you're going to. You want the names of them again?
I think
Have
we're gonna
them
put in
said,
the
I want to go
names.
to the Grumpy Moose.
You
I
thought you
really
said
like the
Wait,
Grumpy
where are
Moose.
they?
saw him go.
Before we go further, can we do like 5-10 minutes for like bathroom sig break?
Wait, I thought you said you told us we saw him go into one of the taverns.
You saw him
So should-
go. You saw him go to one of the taverns. The taverns aren't here. Let me put you back in. Bremen.
Wait, so we don't know which tavern he went to?
Well,
We
it's,
just
it's
know-
also you
Got
guys have
about for
also
at
been
least 5.
you guys have also been out on the water for like 5 hours too. So
Okay.
bear that in mind. But if you look at the map of Bremen there,
Mhm.
the docks and the taverns, like if you walked from the docks to the taverns, you wouldn't have seen which one they went to. You just know that they said they would wait for you.
Oh, okay. Got
I might just peek in each door until I find them because I'm not in the mood for drinking at the moment. So if
well,
they go to a
Let's take a break because Kyle just asked for a break and then
Yeah, I'm
it-
thirsty.
enforced it, yeah, just we're gonna be doing town role playing for the rest of the night, but I'm gonna be close to calling it just because I do have to work tomorrow. So, but yeah, we'll finish this up and then you guys can do some more stuff in town and then we'll set the scene for 2 weeks from that. But yeah, let's break real quick.
okay.
That was a super fun encounter, by the way. Thanks, Steve.
Was it good? It was. It's a weird one as written, and I was like, it's not. Yeah, I had to do some finagling to try and make it interesting. But okay, yeah, I'm glad you liked it. Be right back.
Pew 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 pew.
Did the music just start playing again? Why? Why?
No clue.
It was like perfectly
Why
timed
now?
for me to walk away.
Brendan sent me a link to Beyond 20, but I I'm still trying to figure out how to use it. Hi, Zoe. Oh, jeez.
It's like she knows that it's
Yeah,
her time to enter. Yeah. Like, you guys aren't playing right now. You're probably looking at other screens.
So here's my butt.
Here's my butt. This is my time.
All right, Zoe. Ow. Oh.
How you doing, Al?
Oh, not too bad. How about yourself, sir?
Good. I'm fucking pumped now that we have all this stuff ready for Dragon Heist.
Yeah, I'm getting really excited. I've been carrying around this notebook that I was like, oh, I'm gonna write like a bunch of work notes in it, and it's just been like D&D monologues.
D&D stuff.
Like, I wrote like a 2-page monologue today that I thought about while like driving to work, and I got to work and was like, I gotta write this down. Like, not because like I necessarily am gonna use it, but it's like
things.
Right. It's like not necessarily I'm gonna use it because like you never know how things are gonna go, but it's just like, you know, good practice anyway.
Yeah. You hand wrote it?
Yeah.
It's hardcore.
Yeah, I don't like writing. I don't like saving notes digitally. I actually despise it.
Saving notes digitally, so like any note you have to take on anything, like.
Yeah, I even like towards the end of my schooling when I got better at being a student, I wrote all my notes. Like, no, not using a laptop or anything. It like, first of all, studies show writing is better for actually remembering and like processing the information that you're writing down. Second of all,
True.
I agree based on my N=1 study of my own life. So I just really like writing. I have a nice, like, Taylor got me into pens a while back, so I have like a really nice pen that I'm always looking for an excuse to use. So
Good on you for being able to keep a pen.
yeah, I've had that one for a long time.
I've had all the time.
I've had 3 fountain pens, and one of them like I killed, so I actually still have it. But I've had those 3 fountain pens for like a decade now.
Wow.
And yeah, don't lose them. This ink, like I will, it will take me my entire life to get through this bottle of ink. Like,
It is your duty.
I will get bored with the color, is what'll happen, and I'll pick a new color and order it. Because it's like, this is like $10
imagine Alec, like 94 years old. He's writing with this fountain pen that he's been writing with his entire life, and just the day it runs out of ink, he just looks at it and he's like, "Okay, old friend."
Seriously.
And he just passes. You just die.
Dies right then and there. Dude, seriously, like, if I actually get through this, it's gonna be weird because I'm gonna be like 75. I've been using this bottle for 5 years, and it doesn't even look like I've taken anything out of it.
Oh, it'll go before you then.
It's magic ink. It just keeps regenerating.
It fucking feels that way, dude. For fucking serious.
Did you get to check out those D&D Beyond ability roll dice things?
Oh, I did not. I
This
had
is the
forgotten.
pen.
So, what am I looking for again?
Nice. You just go to your character's abilities page, I guess.
The features and traits page?
No, when you're in Character Builder, like in edit mode, you go to the abilities page.
Got it. Let's go take a look at that. Abilities. Okay.
And
What am I
then
looking for? Oh, roll.
Huh,
Dice roll groups.
that is new.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is definitely new.
Yeah.
Yep. I didn't even
Tristan
notice
is a
that,
nice
like,
thing.
when I was leveling up Bashir, 3 days ago? I don't think that was there.
Yeah.
I think they just released
Yeah, I don't
that.
think so. Yeah, I think I was
Oh my
fucking around with
goodness!
something
It's
else.
roll. It's for the abilities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you
What?
can apply them. Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
And it just makes it so much easier.
And you can make multiple groups of it.
Yeah.
That's
you can
pretty cool. And
do 3 different groups.
Oh, that sounds cool.
that is cool.
I have no booze in my place, and that makes me sad.
Literally, you can build your character now without
rolling dice.
Yeah.
Gross.
There is something perversive about it.
Yeah. Like, at least roll dice when you build your character.
Like,
I mean, if you don't have dice, like, sure, yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have dice, it's really nice. Yeah.
But if you have dice, like,
it's
come
also
on.
really easy to get dice. Yeah.
I do
It's
get
super
not wanting
easy
to
nowadays.
roll like dice for your ability checks and stuff, because it is nice that D&D Beyond and Roll20 integrate and all that stuff. But at least when you make a character.
I'm a purist, damn it.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
I'm at the point now with how much like D&D that I've played that I like this a lot. It adds to the accessibility of D&D, which just makes the whole experience better. It's still
hey man,
more
like what you like.
that are doing this. Yeah, and I still sit here with my dice of my tray of clickety clackities, and I could sit here at my comfortable chair, smoking my bowl, looking at this screen at these people, and like try to flip something over onto the board here, and like have to use my old man eyes to see it. Or I could be like, you know what? I'm gonna click a computer button because someday we'll all be around each other, and I'll be doing this at a table, and we'll be smoking a joint and eating cookies, and then I'll use my physical die. But for right now, for the virtual distant fluff and stuff, there's a distance over time traveled part of this that I really appreciate, because I am not the most quick reflexively person when I'm stoned.
Yeah, but the clicky clackies, the clickety clackies.
The clickety clackies, man.
I hear the clickety clackities in my head every time I click that button on the virtual tabletop.
Well, yeah,
True.
that's because it does make the sound,
I hear
so
them
you do hear it. Yes.
It makes the sound. I hear the clickety clacky.
I got Becca these really nice glass dice for Christmas. And then she told me like a week later, "Hey, we're not getting each other any Christmas gifts, right?"
You're like, just the one.
No,
Yeah.
And so now my parents are giving them to her.
Nice.
Oh, I was gonna say,
just saying that
sounds
they
like
got
you
it
just
for them.
Hey,
I got
sounds like you just got yourself a pair of glass dice, man.
Right. I got Emily dice for
Yeah,
Christmas.
also, I have a similar situation where I thought my family did use like white elephant gift exchange, like good gift combo with bad gift. And I thought we weren't doing it this year because of COVID and half of us can't go. And then literally all these like random texts I get say, "Oh, I'm ready for white elephant. I'm ready for white elephant. I'm ready for white elephant," with like no previous conversation. So now I'm like, oh, good. I have a week to get this done. Cool. So
Oh yeah, dude, that's that
I get to do-
Christmas crunch.
yeah, get to do.
Yeah, I did
desperate
my
online
Christmas shopping. Yeah, I
Go,
did my Christmas shopping.
Go
in,
to the
like, 2
Foggy
days.
Bottom and buy him a glass piece and put it in for the white elephant.
Yeah, dude, buy all your relatives glass pieces.
I just put the dice that I got Becca for Christmas in the chat.
Oh, nice, cool.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
Oh, those are
Also,
dope.
if Kyle's pooping, we're going to be waiting for a while.
Yeah, I got Emily.
Eric, what are you rolling in?
Wow.
In Al's campaign?
I love these dice.
Oh my
Barbarian half orc.
Nice. Okay. Sick.
god.
I think I'm strongly leaning towards this halfling druid concept that I came up with.
These are
That sounds
really
dope.
horrible.
Oh wow, yeah, those are some dice. Some
Those are
quality
dope.
craftsmanship right there.
Yeah, and she just loves the kitties.
They're so cute.
God, if I had more disposable income, holy shit, just so much D&D crap I would buy.
Yeah, it's definitely a rabbit hole you can fall down.
Well,
Yeah.
like, I want to get like those crazy Dwarven Forge module pieces. You can just build epic ass fucking maps.
No.
and shit.
You
awesome.
just buy a 3D printer is what you do.
Okay.
Yeah,
This man is absolutely
Make your
correct.
own.
And nowadays you buy a 3D printer and you print whatever the fuck you want because all of those all that shit is up
Apologies.
on the internet
Cousins
for
have
free.
5 going right now, and they are just making so much stuff. And I'm like,
I'm
oh,
so
you
jealous
guys,
of
you
that.
guys-
Yeah.
I shared with you guys on Roll20 the neat art of the plesiosaurus attacking some
pretty cool.
adventurers.
That thing you guys
If you
killed
look-
was really cool.
Oh, look at that neat art of the plesiosaur attacking other not us adventurers.
How can you tell,
Well,
dude? They're all bundled up in cold weather gear.
Right.
Because, I mean, I guess it is us.
Yeah, I mean, look at my character, all bundled up. Just like,
I'm just saying we didn't have a lantern, okay? We were just out there in the darkness.
I think Edie had a lantern.
Yeah.
probably.
Yep.
Do any of us have like a light cantrip
Yep.
or anything like that?
Edie. And
Oh,
he pretty much,
Edie
he
is
pretty much always,
ours.
he pretty much always keeps it active unless
It's at
said
the top of my
otherwise.
staff, unless said otherwise. Yep.
I imagine during that adventure you might have
Gandalf.
like
It's
Floated it
I
down
straight
to
up
the-
Gandalf it. Yep.
it would have been nice if you
Nice.
floated it down to like the prow of the boat in that last one. Just perch it right on the front of the boat.
Okay.
But yeah, Al carries a lighter out.
Light.
Good to
That
know.
whole thing would have been so much shittier for you guys if somebody had fallen in the water during that knucklehead trout section. If
Oh my
anybody had-
God.
if anybody had fallen in the water, it was like, okay, Constitution checks now to see if you get exhausted. like,
Yeah.
Oh
forever.
God, no!
I had texted Steve and was like, if I fall in the water, can I cast Misty Step right before I hit
Just
the
not
waves?
fall in the water.
And we were like, we'll figure out a roll for that.
I prepared Creator Destroy Water for the day because I was like, we're going to be on a frozen lake. I'm going to need to remove water.
Yeah,
one of them are going to.
that.
Mhm.
And I was frustrated by you guys and your shaping water antics. your
Let me just
extreme
fix these boats
persistence-
really
your
quick.
extreme persistence on gaming the weather, the climate of the.
Oh, there's just water everywhere? Great. Guess
Yeah,
I'll take
literally,
anything
there's
that
just
has any-
always water within my reach.
Yeah. I remember doing research before we started and saw somebody like a thread specifically about that. They were like, "How are you guys handling this?" And I was like, "Ah, fuck! That's one of these guys is gonna somebody's gonna end up with shape water. There's no way it doesn't happen." All right, so I believe it was Yeedy, Ophira, and Father Grigori headed to the bar to get drunk. Did you tell me which one you want to go to?
Oh, yeah, the Grumpy Goose.
I want to go to the
Grumpy
Smoky
Moose.
Brother.
The black bearded
Smoky
brother.
All right.
Listen, Yeedy doesn't remember the right names.
Okay. All right. And then Klana and Rolzer, if you guys poke your heads into the taverns looking around for the half elf. Did you get the half elf?
Tally.
Tally, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
Tally.
You are told by one of the brothers eventually that hours ago they retired to the Buried Treasures Inn on the edge of town.
Yeah. At what time of day is it at this point? Do
You
we have
guys
any idea?
You guys were out, let's see, you left in the morning for Bremen, so what do you want to say, like 8, 9 in the morning you left for Bremen?
Sure.
It would have put you in Bremen around 1 in the
Guys,
afternoon.
you guys were so drunk.
So yeah, you guys, it's probably like 7, 8 o'clock. It's not
So
late.
early in the morning.
What? Yeah, 7 or 8 o'clock. It was 1 in the afternoon when you got to Bremen and decided to start drinking. So
Oh, that's
okay.
fair, yeah.
that's a fine time to tie one on.
Okay, okay.
It was a long trip.
also-
It was very cold.
But also, to be fair, I suspect that Yeedy and Father Grigori are the most alike in the party to just not know what time it is, given that
Oh
it's
yeah,
always
no
night.
fucking clue.
I'm sure at least some of you are keeping track of like a general idea of time, but I could totally see you two as being like, no, actually, I have no idea what time it is. It's been dark for hours. I told you.
Oh, the sun is up.
It is
Every day it's
I
time
haven't
for
known the time for years.
10 minutes.
I look at Klon and say, I'm going to see if he's still up having a drink at the inn and give him back
You can
and let him know.
That's
And maybe
fine.
talk to him for a bit.
actually,
But,
you know what? Are you guys like generally cavorting, and are you spending time drinking in the tavern? Would the barkeep have overheard that you slayed the lake monster?
Oh,
yeah.
we'd be talking about it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
for sure.
Yeety,
the three
Yeety
of
for
you,
sure.
the three of you that are cavorting at the bar of the Black Bearded Brother are given a complimentary bottle of the Black Bearded Brother's finest fish liquor.
Oh, great.
As thanks for the slaying of the beast, and the brother is so excited that he begins taking shots with you as well as you're drinking in celebration. Because
Thanks,
as
buddy.
as he tells you, the fish liquor was running short, and now that the fishing can resume, there's nothing to worry about.
Well, that's a good thing. It'd be a damn shame if this liquor were to dry up.
I haven't drank for about a month, waiting for the fishing to start again, he says as he pounds another shot.
How could you not drink this? It's so good. Pounds a shot.
There's
It's
also,
better the more you drink.
The
There's
liquor
also-
that tastes like medicine and like bad tuna.
there's also you now notice after that shot that there's another person in the bar, and they're laying pretty much completely across the table in a back corner. But when you exclaim that the fish liquor is delicious, they raise up a hand in their head and go, back to the table.
Takes a shot.
I'm gonna ask the barkeep if he knows anything about Ravizin.
He looks at you.
Raisin.
He looks at you kind of blankly as he's pouring himself another shot. And he goes, "Is that some kind of plant? Is that a tree? Ravicin?" He takes the shot.
Okay, never mind.
Okay.
he
He pours
I'm
you
drunk,
a shot.
okay?
He pours a shot for all of you and goes to Ravicin, and then
I think to Ravison. I think what my overly awkward ranger lady here is trying to say is that we overheard the monster talking to that tiefling guy. I think they were talking because I know, that's what I was saying. I think it's because they both have tails.
He killed it.
I think
He killed a dinosaur.
talking.
Dinosaur in front of him.
Listen. I
From
think
a
it's
little
because
boy,
they
I
both
wanted
have
nothing
tails.
but to see a dinosaur, and it was there in front of me. And the tiefling, he comes out of nowhere, is like, "Oh, I'm going to help you because we are both monsters," and then blasts him in the face with his eldritch.
Listen.
Takes a shot.
All I'm saying is you can never trust a tiefling. Having said that, the monster
you see
kept
this
talking
guy?
about a raisin. Do you know anything about a man named Raisin?
Oh, that's Ravison. He was talking about the Ravison.
Yeah, the raisin.
I
Hey,
don't know anybody
I'm
named
having a
Raisin. And I sure as hell don't know anybody named Razvin.
What? We tried. Another shot.
That guy is so short. He reaches over and puts his hand on top of Father Grigori's head. Goes, "You are
Listen,
so short."
he keeps saying he's a human. I don't really get it. He's
Alright,
clearly
so
not a
after
human.
me and Dan can't find the lady, and we know she's gone back to the inn. I pop back and kind of toss open the indoors, the tavern doors where I saw him go in, and just, Monster Slayers!
Monster Slayer!
Monster Slayers.
Master Slayers!
Monster Slayers.
The guy in the
Edie
corner
just
even
like
gets it
his
on
head just like hits the bar. He's just so
The guy-
drunk he like passes out.
The guy in
I
the
grab
corner
Yeety
even
and I
gets on it. Grab Yeety.
Yeah, I grab Yeety and I bring him back up. No, you are not dead of the alcohol yet, Yeety. We are the monster slayers of this Bremen.
The Slayer.
Smaller than you.
Edie takes another shot.
All right. So what is the rest of the party doing that's not drinking with the bartender?
That's just me at this point. I was heading to the inn that was described and see if I can find the half elf there.
Oh, you're going to look for Tally.
Yeah.
Okay. Is everybody else drinking at the bar? Am I taking Dan alone
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
as far as I'm aware, it's just me.
to the inn across town? All right. Okay, yeah, so you come to the Buried Treasures Inn on the south side of town. And upon entering, you are greeted by a middle-aged human woman who very eagerly welcomes you into the inn. Hello, hello, welcome to the Buried Treasures. Come in, have a seat by the fire. She ushers you over to a plush chair and sits you down. I'll be right back. I'm going to get you something warm to drink. Just a moment, please. And she scurries back. And sitting in the other chair across from the fire is Tally, who looks at you and goes, yes, Cora is perhaps overly kind sometimes.
No, trust me. After the day I've had, it's appreciated. We
Yes,
were able
the day
to.
you had. I'm intimately excited to hear about this.
Well, we did encounter.
Tell me about the beast, please.
Well, we did find
Berries
it.
and cream.
It was actually a plesiosaurus. We found out.
She has taken out a notebook and
I hand her back the notebook with all the notes I took. It's like, here's the notebook. We took as many notes as we could.
She opens in her lap and begins cross-referencing as she listens to you.
So it was a plesiosaurus, and the weird thing is that it could talk.
Talk, you say? Not something Plesiosaurus is frequently known for.
Right, and we were able to deduce that it seemed to have been it had seemed to have been given sentience by an awaken spell that a druid might cast.
Curious.
Yes, the Plesiosaurus told us that it had been commanded to keep the fishermen away from the lake, or else it would have it.
Not the creature's natural behavior, then, is what you're saying?
No, it didn't seem like it. Well, it could talk, so yeah, everything is pretty much out of the boat at that point, pardon the pun. But
I will not, but continue anyway.
Right. But it was so afraid. And we ended up killing it, because that's what the rest of my party wanted to do.
It's a shame. I would have loved to have seen the beast for myself.
Admittedly, I did help in that process, which I don't feel great about at this point, but
Tally slams both of the books shut and looks up at you and goes, well, plenty for me to think about. This is incredibly fascinating. I'm gonna have to go and look at my notes, I think.
Before you go, sorry. Have you ever heard the name in your time up here, the name Ravison?
Ravison. No, not a name I'm familiar with, sorry. Anyway, I really must go study. I'm sure the people of Bremen will be greatly appreciative that you've slain the beast, and I am greatly appreciative for the knowledge you've shared with me today. I don't have much, but let's see here. She rummages around in a small pouch that she has sitting next to the chair that she's in, and fishes out 5 gold coins that she hands to you, and also a scroll that she hands to you, and says, this is a scroll of animal friendship. I was hoping to use it for some of my research to get closer to some of the wildlife up here, but I have it. Perhaps you can make more use of it. This has been fantastic. Thank you so much. And then she quickly scurries upstairs, muttering to herself about plesiosauruses and fascinating things, without another word to you. And you're alone now by the fire with your scroll and your 5 gold.
I pocket the gold, I pocket the scroll, and adding to my backstory now, I pull out a journal, because I've been writing.
Do some journaling.
Also, I write a letter to someone, knowing that I can't send it to them.
Okay, so you're staying at the inn by the fire.
Mm-hmm.
What are the drinking folk doing? Are you
Monster Slayers!
Monster Slayers!
Are you carousing until you're well and truly pissed? Are you passing out at the bar? Or are you intending to make your way to the bar? Does not have a
We
combination.
gotta find our tiefling friend.
Twister Misters! In the morning, we head back to the previous place we were and we say, mission accomplished, A-OK job. I do not want any more fish drink. Barkeep men, you need to make amends with your brothers. You would have the best of the party spots on all of the Bremen Lake if this were an
Listen.
annual tradition of the Monster
Barkeep
Slayer
man.
Hold on. I just want to establish real quick that both of you are emphatically delivering your whatever these are to a man that is passed out.
Even better.
Perfectly fine.
that sounds
Listen,
better.
I know.
Barkeep
That's what I'm
man.
saying. He's maybe you can't tell. You don't know if he's fully passed out. He's
You
occasionally
got-
mumbling. He's occasionally mumbling a soft affirmation like, "You're right. Yeah. Oh yeah."
You got the really good
You're
fish
so-
juice. But
You're
here's
so
the
right.
thing. Your brothers also have really good fish juice. Everybody's got the good fish juice. And if you guys just work together, you could have a monopoly on the fish juice. And you would make so much money. And you would have
Does
the
he
best
get
bar.
smarter when he's
And
drunk?
it's just, that's economics.
Guys,
He lifts his head off the bar and goes, "That's smart, man. You're smart, man." And then he falls backwards onto the floor of the bar and is now most definitely
Okay.
passed out.
Here's where this is at. I'm leaving a piece of gold. He puts a piece of gold out, and I'm taking a bottle of fish juice. And he takes a bottle of fish juice. Let's go find some beds.
Let's go find some beds.
Fauna also
Is
said
one
a
wait?
bottle of fish
Something
juice
I don't
without
actually know,
leaving the
like
gold.
meta, really quick, is like Yidi's not trying to leave a small amount of gold. Is like 1 gold enough to cover a bottle of fish juice? He wants to pay a fair amount.
One gold is like an extravagant amount of wealth to the barkeep of the bearded
Perfect.
bro.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's what he does then.
He wanted to give you alcohol for
because
free.
Ziti has no
Probably
concept
pleased,
of
so-
how much
No.
gold is
Yeah,
worth.
He
has
does
no
not
money
have a
like that.
concept of gold. He does not care about gold.
Yeah.
I left my bed in my sled. I need to go back to the docks real quick and grab my sled and put my chest stuff away with all the exuberance. I forgot that I'm still carrying all of my monster slaying stuff.
Let me help you with that. I go and
Ah,
help.
thank you,
I go
thank
to
you.
help Father Grigori put all his monster hunting stuff away.
Oh shit, Dan.
Yeah.
So you guys are doing whatever stuff. Well, Dan's at the inn, and you are eventually making your way back to the inn. Correct?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
all
You're
Stumbling our way to-
gathering up sleds.
I stay up
stealing
to make
fish-
sure they all make
stealing-
it to the end.
stealing fish back from Grinsk and whatever. Dan, the innkeeper has been very attentive towards you, but I want to establish that you have noticed that she also seems to be like watching you very closely out of the corner of her eye anytime that she's not like, if she's not like addressing you or asking you if you need something, which she does frequently, you get the feeling that she is being very weary of you.
I calmly approach her and I simply say, "You haven't seen many of my kind, have you?"
She sighs and looks at the ground and says, "No, not many, and a few that I'm not particularly fond of."
I can understand that. That tends to be a trend with a lot of my kind, which I try not to embody too much. And admittedly, I do fail at times. But I wanted to let you know, thank you for taking such good care of me. I've had a rough day, and I do appreciate it, regardless of the looks. So thank you very much for
Right
your,
as
for your
he
hospitality.
finishes that, Yee like kicks the door open and goes, "Oh, it's my tiefling friend! You know, you really killed the shit out of that monster. It really wanted to be your friend, and you blasted it in the face anyway. That was ruthless and great, and I loved it.
It was the monster the whole time!
Monster Slayer!
Slayers!
Monster
Cora.
Slayers!
Cora
Monster toasters!
Cora the innkeep looks mildly taken aback at this entrance for a moment, but then she just watches the scene play out, and as soon as there's a moment of silence, says, Welcome to the buried treasures. Can I get you anything, please?
A bed, please, God.
Oh, you lovely folk. Oh, a bed, of course.
Five beds for all of us, I think, would be good.
Dears,
Wait, hold on,
you've
before-
been seeing the brothers this evening, haven't you? Come with me. I'll show you.
Their fist juice is so good.
We'll settle in the morning.
all
Come
the time.
with me. Come with me. And
I-
don't worry. I will put the traditional perfumed buckets next to the beds for your evening expulsions, shall we call them. Come along, dears.
That would be
Monster Slayers.
She takes the drunk people and puts them in beds and very gingerly tucks them in, puts a large flagon of water next to the bed on the bedside table for each of them, and puts on the floor next to the bed a bucket that is lined with some fragrant dried flowers in the bottom, as people coming to the tavern and throwing up the foulest smelling liquors is not, or to the inn and throwing up the foulest smelling liquors is a problem that they're long accustomed to.
Edie,
So,
as Edie gets tucked in, he goes, "You're such a nice lady."
So is that
Ophira,
all
were
four of you?
as drunk as the rest of them, or are you
Pretty drunk, but and I'll go to bed too.
going to bed?
Um,
Dan, supposing.
I actually wait for Cora to come back.
Okay. She comes back and she says, "Quite some friends you have," and prepares busying herself with her nightly tidying up of the common areas.
I thank her again for her hospitality. I apologize for my company's drunkenness. They're pretty excited considering what we did today, and I leave 2 gold on the counter for her, and I go to bed.
Okay. All right.
So we're all settled up, I assume, for the beds.
Yeah, no, that will more than cover the lodging for everybody, and you guys will get a meal in the morning and shit.
Cool.
Cool.
Yeah. But Cora is an interesting person. I think will be a good place to kick off a session. So
How is that
let's
spelled?
call it
Nice.
Cora.
Okay.
CCCRA.
Cora.
Ah.
All right, congratulations, guys! You killed a dinosaur in a lake.
Sentient
Hey.
dinosaur.
Monster Slayers.
It wasn't just fishing, guys.
I also did not do any damage to the dinosaur.
No, you shot 2 very bad arrow volleys.
You also caught no fish.
No fish.
I gotta be honest with you, Matt.
But you navigated the boat like a champ.
Yeah.
Like a champ.
You guys were in massive danger of losing those boats, and one element of that quest I hadn't thought about was how much damage that thing could do to those boats, how quickly, and how realistic it was that one or both of the boats would disappear, and how fucked you would be.
I was thinking when you said that.
We'd be doing a lot of water shaping.
I'd have
Yeah.
to, I'd have to do Sex Machina something, man. That would be like.
The ghost
It
boat
would be
comes
like
after
that.
us.
It would be like that. That like riddle
that's
with
true.
the
Yeah,
people
you
taking
would-
the boat back and forth.
5 feet.
No,
Okay,
you-
5 feet. Okay, 5
People-
feet.
People would have found you actually. That ghost boat was one of many potential passing boats, and most of them were just fishermen,
Okay.
not an empty boat that just sailed past in the night.
Okay.
But thankfully, Father Grigori does not like being in a boat over a plesiosaur.
Okay. You guys
Also,
say
Woot Woot, I
help-
think
help
Rolzer has the
Tom
highest body count of the campaign so far.
because you
Oh lord.
because you were the one that got the kill shot.
Because you got the biggest.
Dan, that's
Doesn't mean
still
you
only
got the
counts
most.
as one.
Dan the
Yeah.
murder hobo.
Yeah. What?
Fuck this
Oh,
role
we're gonna
play.
have
I got an Eldritch Blast, motherfucker.
I
And
can
when I
only
tried,
do
when I
one
tried to
thing.
roleplay, my party's like, nah, let's kill this thing.
But we didn't though.
Everything he was gonna tell us, and it's still a giant monster in a lake.
It's true. We were here to kill the monster in the lake.
That's true, but
It
But
was
then it
still
talked,
most
though.
likely gonna. It was still most likely
You
gonna
can
be
say
there.
nice things.
I know. I mean, I figured we would kill him eventually, but I wanted to see if he would give more information up before you guys,
So do we maybe want to go see the speaker and see if he'll give us some sweet dosh?
For real, yeah. We just accomplished the first of the many tasks that I'm sure she will now have for us.
Well, I think
Alright.
each town has one task.
That's
the way
true.
DM2, yeah. So I think maybe we try and get payment for this, then we hit to another city.
Also, you guys can. I don't want to like direct too much, but you can make, and we can do this now if anything comes to mind. But you guys can make like general town inquiries about things. Like I know you guys were asking about Ravison to a lot of like individual specific people, right? And I'll just let you know that like if you want to spend a part of your next day in town spending like an hour canvassing people about certain things, I'll give you certain rumors and information based on
I would do that.
that you ask.
Yeah,
And,
definitely.
So yeah, we can definitely do that if you guys want to think about any of those things that you might be interested in, because you have a lot of like clues, I guess, at this point, right? You have like a name, you have some goblin iconography.
Yeah, I'm not gonna ask about the druid, but I am gonna ask around about the goblin thing.
Well, I think he's saying we're gonna do that next time. We're not gonna do it now.
Oh, are we done for the night?
Yeah, he called it.
Yeah,
okay.
we might be pretty close. I should probably be getting to bed within the next like
Oh, you
half
got
an hour to
tomorrow.
40. Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's not that bad. I gotta be in early, but I don't know that I'll be there late necessarily. We'll see. But I'm not worried about it. It's like it's not like actual work. It's like moving stuff around. It's like it's shit that just has to get done. So it's not going to be stressful to do, and it's just money in
busy
the
work.
bank.
Yeah, just busy working, being at work on a Saturday.
It's just money in the bank during the holiday season.
Money in the bank.
Just the season.
But no, I mean, if you guys want to, we can do the like canvassing thing now. We can set some of that stuff up, just because that might help inform what you want to do
next time.
Next
Yeah.
session. Yeah, I still want you to have the thing with Cora in the beginning. But so Kyle, you want to ask around town about the goblin symbol?
Yeah, and what should I do for that? Like persuasion or
No, I don't. It's that.
investigation?
No, because that's not. No, this is going to be something that I'm going to let you like take 10, take 15 on. Technically, right? It's not like a heat of the moment. It's important if you pass or fail thing. You're going to have plenty of time to talk to different individuals if you want. So let me look at something real quick.
Where did?
Oh, look at the grandma.
Aw.
Hey, babies.
Where did it come from again? The goblin stuff?
From the goblins you killed. Kyle cut
Oh,
their
that's right.
their like
That's right.
Grandma has decided she is the dice.
The whole time.
Cloth or whatever.
Don't come over here. Okay, cool. I'm gonna make muffins.
Okay. If you canvass the town of Bremen, asking about the goblins, they let you know that goblin interference for them is very rare, because one of the things that you should understand about Bremen, I guess, is that path that connects it to Targos that was all snowed over and hard to pass. That is like the only thing that connects it to anywhere. Let me pop you guys back over to here. So if you look on the map between Targos and Bremen, you can even see a point where the red dotted line falls off, and there's like not a road
draw that line, sorry.
at all. That's
Right.
okay.
Right.
So it's very remote, and they are largely unbothered by things, but they do tell you that there seems to be word out of Targos that there are more common goblin problems there. Anybody else got anything they're interested in?
Edie starts canvassing the town, asking about Raisin.
I was gonna do the same thing with
very
Ravison,
quickly, very quickly gets distracted with what he always gets distracted with, which is helping people with their like tiny mundane problems, but using magic to do it.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's all. He spends a day doing that.
What exactly are you going around asking just specifically about the name Ravison?
No, I'm asking about Raisin.
You're asking about Raisin.
Yeah. Yes.
I'll follow him around and correct him every time.
So you get nothing.
Also ask about a druid too, not just the
that's what I was gonna do. Like, has there been any issue with a druid
Edie
or
has
any
an intelligence of
named
9,
Ravison?
so he doesn't know that, and he's asking about Raisin, but then he gets distracted and starts just helping people.
Okay, yeah. Any inquiries about Raisin get confused looks, but then those looks are quickly turned to looks of surprised bemusement when Yeedy offers to patch a hole in the wall or whatever task. And so as Yeedy goes about town making friendly with the locals and earning an even more favorable reputation with the people of Bremen, Ophira corrects him and asks about the druid Ravison, which gets little to no response. However, you do come across one person that knows a bit about magic and tells you that they haven't heard anything about anyone named Ravison, nor have they heard anything about a druid. But listening to your story about what you've experienced, they convey to you that in Lonelywood, which is Lonelywood, if you take a look at the map there, is one of the only places where wood exists. So Lonelywood is a town in Icewind Dale it's the only town in Icewind Dale that has a logging industry. And there are reports coming out from loggers that they are being harassed by a white moose, a larger than usual white moose that has been attacking loggers and trappers, and the town has been unable so far to catch or kill the beast, and it has been harassing the industry of Lonelywood.
Did you say a white moose?
A white moose.
A woos. A white moose. A woos.
Sounds like this druid.
They get to
It's one of them meeses, eh?
they get to supposing with you, especially being that you're a ranger and you know something of nature magic yourself, that
Right.
We
if there's
assume
if
because
there's a
we're rolled.
plesiosaurus in Mare Dualden causing
Harassing.
trouble, and a moose in Lonelywood causing trouble, which is on the other side of Mare Dualden, that perhaps those events are not as disparate as they may at first seem to the folk of the Dale.
Right.
Sounds like the druid is up to no good.
The ranger's on the case.
A really terrible ranger. Just a Mr. Magoo of rangers.
I was
Just
gonna-
rub some snow in it. It'll be fine.
I was gonna do a thing real quick because
Sure.
Jen kind of got a lot of the information I was looking for. After we wake up for the day and have our breakfast, and everyone goes out to their various odds and ends, drinking, helping people, asking about raisins or what have you, I will try and speak with Cora again, because that comment she made about having bad experiences with tieflings interested me.
So let's save that, because
Okay, so that's big enough to be something. Okay.
yeah, Cora's like an actual character that I can roleplay. The other stuff is just rumors that are like known around town by some people generally, but Cora has a specific backstory. So what we'll do is we'll start the day in the tavern or in the inn with Cora, and then we'll have all the canvassing theoretically happen after that. But I wanted to lay that stuff out for you guys so you guys have something to think about regarding where and what you want to do next.
Okay.
Because then, yeah.
All right, so then you got want to head to Lonelywood then?
You should
Or
wait.
Targo.
You should wait.
Yeah, we could wait until next time
Yep.
to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait
right,
for
right,
next
right,
session.
right. That's what I mean. Because
Because then, yeah, I'm gonna have to. There's gonna be
because
next.
yeah, good
next,
mead. There's
Next session, I'm gonna hit you guys with a couple more. You guys will have a plethora of decisions to make next session, and next session, it'll be I'll have had the whole day off. I won't have to go to work the next day, and we'll play until 2, 3.
Hold on. There's one caveat in that. That'd be 2 weeks from now, Friday, so New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. I have to go to bed early because I have to work Saturday. So
Oh, okay.
if we
That's,
can-
I mean, that's fair. But
yeah.
If
Is
it's
anybody-
New Year's Day, do we want to try to do like 4 or something?
I was gonna say, is anybody busy on New Year's Day? Could we do an earlier?
I will.
I'm not
It's a
probably-
company day off.
Emily
I'm gonna
has.
be hungover, but I got all
Hold on.
day.
Let Alex
Emily,
speak.
Emily has to work, so I have to be a dad until 6:30. Pretty sure.
Okay.
I'll double check
Okay.
on that, but I won't be available till 6:30.
Okay.
I could play till 9. I'd have to peace out at 9.
Yeah, that's fine.
We could also, if people want to try and do a flex Saturday, do the second
I could do a Saturday.
instead of the first.
Works for me.
Yeah, I
I
should be
could
able to
just-
do that.
yeah.
Let me double check Emily's schedule before we make anything. Let's talk about in scheduling, because I gotta
Yeah,
be sure
absolutely.
what she's doing, and then I'll be able to answer
Absolutely,
those
but that's
questions.
Yeah, we can do it through the chat and stuff too.
Yeah.
that's what I'm
absolutely.
saying. But that's a pretty loose weekend as far as I'm concerned.
Yes.
So and
Emily's
I'll
schedule's
have-
just weird on that weekend because it's a holiday and nurses get
Yeah.
bumped.
I'll have a lot to ramp into now. I think I've kind of stumbled through because there's an element of the start of this campaign. I'm giving you guys some meta commentary insight into my DMing.
Sounds good.
There's an element to the start of this campaign which is just like where do you start them? What do you have them do? You know,
Mhm.
and it's kind of a question that has to be answered by what happens. I feel like.
You
And
kind of
now-
gotta
yeah.
like
Yeah,
reactionary
I get
with
it.
it.
Like
Now-
there's not
now
a clear hook at the beginning.
Yeah, but now we're at a point where you guys have seen some things that,
We know something about a druid.
Man.
Well,
good
yeah.
let
mead.
me rephrase.
Has had
Yeedy
their
doesn't know
recently
shit about a
produced-
druid, but some other people know some stuff about a druid.
No, nobody said anything about a druid yet.
Just weird animals.
Right?
Making,
Well, you got
making
some
trouble.
rumors I thought out of it, right?
Right, so I'm inferring that the druid is doing something.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Over in Good Mead, they had their recently produced ale stolen by giants.
Oh, yo, we gotta fix that. That's a problem our party cares about.
Yeety.
That's a party.
Yeedy
That's a
heard
problem
produced
certain
ale.
members of the party care about.
And
All
then
I'm saying
Kara
is,
Koenig
if there's some
thieves
motherfuckers stealing
impossible to
booze,
track.
there's 2 possibilities. 1, we can party with them, or 2, we can get the booze back and party with the people that we get the booze back to.
Either way, there's a party.
Either way, there's a party and free booze to be had.
And booze.
Somewhere
either way,
AWK.
any way you
Somewhere
cut it.
AWK.
We're having a party.
Yeah.
Andrew
Always
WK
party.
live in our living room.
Party.
And then pretty soon I got to put the bigger map in on the landing page.
Yeah, the overall.
Yeah, because you guys are going to be point of going out if you want to go out. You kick around the 10 towns if you want, but there's also going to
I
be
think we
stuff
have
that's
that
gonna start.
handout too, right?
Yeah, I
yep.
think I might have given it to
There it
you.
is. Beautiful.
Yeah, you guys are getting near to the point where you'll start getting specifically directed to like leave the 10 towns.
Leave the 10 towns or
Return
suffer
the
my curse.
Suffer my curse.
Yes.
Suffer my curse.
Oh shit.
Also, we're not doing any sort of like level up, are we? I just am assuming.
Not this time.
I didn't think so. Okay.
Oh, not this time.
Next time on Rime of the Frost Maiden.
Next time on Dragon Ball Yeety.
Next time on Rime of the Frost Maiden, more liquor made of fish.
I was gonna say Yeety gets drunk again. Shocker.
Oh yeah.
God, how to?
I get drunk more than a fucking warlock casts Eldritch Blast. All right.
That's a lot.
For
It is a
breakfast.
lot.
Well, this is a warlock, so it's only more than 5 times.
For lunch, fish. For dinner, fish. Get drunk on fish.
Emily just walked in here because she also plays a warlock and goes, "I heard that."
Sleeps on a bed of fish.
She
Fish.
has
On the
done
next
Arms of
episode,
Hadar
Once.
almost as many
I'd like
times.
to resell some harpoons.
Oh yeah.
I just
We made those
assumed we were
harpoons and then just like
You assumed wrong.
Edie
there,
immediately
bud.
dropped the harpoon and went ah and casted fucking magic missiles.
Wow.
Well, my goodness gracious.
He's not sure what he's more scared by: the fact that something popped up, or the fact that he shot something out of his hands. Ah!
Both were equally like surprising.
Alarming.
I can do this.
Good sesh.
Yeah.
Good session.
Game.
Congratulations.
Who would have thought
on
the
your-
This
tiefling
time we
warlock
didn't
would be
hit
the
on
one that
anyone
pushes the
didn't
story
want to
along?
do anything with us. Hooray.
Right? Like, solo carrying the fuck it. If all of you are gonna find ways to fuck off and get drunk, I'm just gonna have this
I'll go
one-on-one
talk to the elf.
conversation alone in the inn with the plot person. Oh, you're not familiar with tieflings? Yup,
Hey,
I'm
it's
not
a
like everyone
refreshing
else.
stance or a refreshing change from the other one where I'm the one pushing the plot. And I'm trying to
Yeah.
like herd 5 cats towards the plot. Like, nope, I'm going, so you can come with me or
I
not.
did my best. She wasn't in any of the taverns. She went to the inn. She probably wants to go to sleep. We can talk to her tomorrow. You know?
Ends up, she didn't go to sleep.
She didn't go to sleep.
Monster Slayers. Okay?
Monster Slayer!
Monster Slayers!
And I got some goodies for my effort too.
You did.
Allegedly,
Oh, yeah,
I
we
wasn't
didn't-
there.
I got some goodies too, and Yeety like shakes
Yeah,
the bottle of
yeah,
fish
bottle of
juice.
fish
There's like an anchovy like floating
Oh, I
in
didn't
it,
show any of you
tinking
people what I
against the-
got. Like I
Oh,
told
no,
you
no,
what
no.
I was.
No, they put a perfectly circular sphere of fish, or not sphere, but like sliver of fish scales in there to add to the flavor, dude. There's one of those
perfect.
floating around in every bottle
Perfect.
for
Ting,
sure.
ting, 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 ting.
Oh, that's so
Nice.
Like
gross.
Gold Slag.
The best liquor in 10 towns. Except for the other
knucklehead
4 brothers
liquor.
that make it.
It's the best and onlyest liquor in town.
Made 5 different ways.
Cool. All right.
All right, guys.
Cool.
Cool.
Good night, Steve.
Well,
Sleep well. Thank you for a good session.
Yep.
Oh, you're very
Yes,
welcome.
sir.
I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. I will see you guys. I'll be gaming the rest of the weekend and stuff. So
Cool. Perfect.
see you
I
guys.
I was a big fan of how upset Grinsk was all the time.
Yeah. He
Just
was,
exasperated.
yeah, he was
I don't know what you're
he was-
asking me.
he was supposed to just be an asshole that like yelled at you and then walked away, but you kept on him and he
We really broke him.
Yeah, he got upset.
Really
He just
cracked
really,
him.
like, yeah, he just
like,
really like
"Ah,
you guys
ah."
came back with the boats like that, and he was like, I can't fucking believe these people. I can't.
I didn't even bring any fucking fish.
I cannot believe these fucking people.
And then those people
you
twice
guys
were
like held him up. Like
Because you guys, I mean,
No.
Kyle was making
Dan.
the point that he was like he wanted to hire us for 5 CP to fish, and It was more that he mistakenly took you for people that he hired to fish for
The fish for-
took his boats anyway, and then came back and were like, "Yeah, we caught fish."
We got fish too.
We caught all the fish, and I have not done much for.
You're like, we
I
killed
am-
the monster. Like, I didn't waste the boat for monster killing.
Yeah,
At least
I didn't do much.
Just
I
bring
didn't
back
do much
these,
to
like,
improve
piles.
tiefling standing in the town, at least for this one guy.
No, you definitely held him up and like took his money.
Well, we were all like, "Yo,
come here."
Well, I'm over there with Father Gregory going, see, I fucking told you, these tieflings are shifty.
Oh,
I
was
know, I
straight
do
up
not
gonna
trust him
fight
at all.
Like, if the checks failed and he refused to pay, I was gonna be like, look, we went
We're
and
gonna
risked our
attempt
life
to
and almost
kill a
got
man
knocked in
over
the fucking
10
water.
copper.
Yes, it's the principle of it, Steve.
The value
If
of
I
one
go on a
silver
lake
coin.
and have to kill a dinosaur to bring back 2 fish, and you
I
don't
wanted-
pay me for 2 fish,
I wanted to give
Like-
some copper back to him." Just
No, I gave it all to Brenda. I gave it all to Father
I
Gregory
know.
angrily.
I don't know. You kind of commandeered his boats under false pretenses, I think is what I'm
We didn't
saying.
commandeer. He forced them upon us. We were conscripted.
look, it's not my fault. He can't tell the difference between whoever he talked to and a group that's a tiefling, a gnome, a dwarf, a half-elf, and whatever the hell
Well,
Yee looks like.
It does specifically.
He's a human.
It does
He
specifically
looks
say.
like a human.
It does specifically say that when he hired them, he was blackout drunk on fish liquor. So, and he's not.
Makes
He's
sense.
not much concerned about who does the fishing. He just needs someone to fish.
Yeedy
Fishing needs to get done.
can feel that for sure. He understands. That fish
Look, he
liquor is
set us out
good.
on a lake where he knew there was a monster, and the monster showed up, and the boat still made it back, and we came back to fish. So,
He is-
All right,
he is an
Made
asshole.
it back
He's an
is,
asshole. He is an asshole.
I'm going to vanish for a little bit. If people are going to be on gaming for a while, I'll be back in like 30 to 45 minutes. I got to hop into another voice chat here. So I'll be back later.
Bye, Junga.
Bye.
Bye,
See you,
Bud.
Junga.
Bye, Paul.
I'll be back. Just give me 45 minutes.
No,
Have a beautiful
bye.
life.
Crank your horn
Happy
down.
life. I'll never see you
Forever.
again. Bye forever. All right.